haven't watched the most recent seasons of Sentai, but have they had recap episodes at all?
Oh no, not Sentai.
Sentai
Writer is
doesn't.
doing recap episodes.
The writer does occasionally.
What?
Sentai doesn't.
Yeah, no.
I can't remember the last Writer series that had a dedicated recap episode.
Yeah, no, they had to stop production, dude.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Okay, anyway, stream. I know stream's on, so we want to.
I just want to make sure it's on. Hold on.
Okay, so we can discuss a bit more about that once.
Yeah,
like from what?
Blaze, hold on,
Hold on, Blaze.
Hold on.
He's not even saying it again.
Goodness.
Yes. Don't
you
say
ready, you ready to like go off? I'm trying to make sure everybody's heard. Yeah. Hey Shinjay, check your mic. Make sure it's set to be heard for here. Yeah.
I heard him.
Yeah. He asked if the stream was gonna start. I want to make sure like we can hear you in the stream. So yeah, just check your mic real quick. Oh boy. This is something else. It's a bum week. Alright, everybody here?
I'm here.
Yeah, we're here.
Alright.
Still haven't heard Shinjay, so...
Yep.
Shinjay. You got someone like that?
Alright.
Oh, there he
go.
is.
Hey.
Hello, Shinjay. Wait.
Shinji.
Go away. Oh, wait.
Your brother's stupid. But,
Your brother's
He's
gonna
always
ruin
you gotta make...
Blaze's brother's just trying to ruin it for everyone. It's no big deal.
Just ignore him.
We're just trying to make sure we can hear you in the stream. No, we just want to make sure your voice is heard in the stream.
Yep.
So, I gotta check your settings real quick. Or whatever. We... Alright, so everybody good?
I'm ready to go.
Alright.
That's my way of saying I'm ready.
Alright.
That's a very terrible way to say you're ready.
Yeah, we're not... No real intros today. Just cause... I don't freaking know, man.
It's been a long week.
Well, yes, it's been a weird week. Episode 11, Writers of the Grid podcast. Hooray!
Nope.
11 episodes.
Hooray indeed!
Fraggot, let me push you to the front so we can see you.
On a bit of plus news, Shinjay's back.
Fraggot tried to live. Yay! Hi, Shinji.
Yo.
Alright. If y'all can hear him in the stream.
I can hear him.
Okay. So you like in the stream, you can hear him in the stream, not the party.
Fraggot tried to lift up the spirit with his dance. Yay!
Oh, y'all out here vibing. It's hilarious.
And Kuzma trying to
Alright, so
dab, I guess.
y'all know what we really get into first, real quick. So not a lot of good news today. Not a lot of good news. Done what we got.
Well, the main thing is to talk about is we've officially hit the delays for Superhero Times.
Yeah.
01 and Kira Major are not getting any new episodes for the next 3 weeks, officially.
Big stuff.
01 is getting 2 recap episodes. It's like from Aruto's perspective, like present recaps, and then 1 episode of a recap from Vulcan's perspective.
Oh,
So,
wow.
I don't know if those. I don't think these officially count towards like episode numbers, but they gotta do something. So, and then Kira Major, on the other hand, is going to be re-airing episode 0, and then director's cuts of episodes 1 and 2.
Ooh.
Yeah. Pandemic
Yeah,
hitting
it's
hard.
gonna-
I didn't think I'm gonna meet like a recap consecutively so early again. God
Yeah,
damn it.
Pandemic hitting.
You can't blame them. They had to shut
I know,
down
and I'm not
production.
blaming them.
Yeah.
Freaking Red got the freaking virus, so
Wow, yeah, but hey, he's here, so it's silver
yeah,
lining.
no, he's fine. Thank God he's fine. But
Yeah.
it still happened, and I expected these delays to happen, and we're here. Hopefully, it is only for these next 3 weeks, and they don't have to extend that because that would suck.
Yeah.
'Cause-
What a way to start the Railroad generation, boys.
Yeah. I have some more sad news. Well,
Which
possibly
is?
sad.
Is it
It's
about,
bittersweet.
Is it about... Oh, we
Okay.
got raided.
Yay!
Hey, thanks, Kanix, for the raid.
So,
I appreciate
this guy
it.
who's been
What's
doing
up,
fan
Aru?
subs, like really, really good fan subs for Toku stuff for the last couple of years, is kind of retiring.
I
He
heard
did
about that today.
He did 13 full series within 2 years. This man was a friggin' machine. Metallic fan subs. Seriously, check their shit out. They're really phenomenal. Or he's really phenomenal. He's done all 3 of the initial Space Sheriffs. Actually, no. He did Scheider. Sorry, he did Scheider and Sharavan. He's done.
He's cranking out them hits.
He did. Okay, let me get the list. Here we go. Sharavan, Scheider, Spielban.
Thank
He
you for
did
the raid.
Metalder.
Appreciate it.
He
Appreciate
did
it. How's everyone?
Jiraiya. He did Jiban. He did or helped with Jaka Dengekitai, Goggle 5, Dynaman, Flashman, Denjiman, Voice Lugger, Machine Man, Kamen Tenshi Rosetta, Vanny Knights, and he's done other stuff too. Or he's been involved in other projects, I should say. Those are just the ones I can find on his website. So he banged out a lot of work, and he's like, I'm burned out. Maybe I'll get back to it again, but probably not. Which is fine.
Guys.
I mean, you
Yeah.
leave behind enough work, you know.
And then
He almost single-handedly has, like, just punched out a huge number of Toku series that hadn't been fully subbed or needed good sub jobs. So it's like mad props, round of applause for Metallic fan subs, and a huge thank you
Yep.
so much for your
Good
work
job.
for the community.
And again,
It's
these are
appreciated.
fans. They are taking time out of their day to do this work for
Exactly.
the rest of us.
word up.
He deserves all the respect he can.
Yep,
What I,
Another
really,
bit of-
what I really like about his releases is he tends to have like so in all these series they'll have like ad breaks, and on the ad break portions he'll have like a little factoid for each episode. This character is the same actor as so and so in X show, or another good
Nice.
one is like in Bycrosser, which he didn't do, but it'll be like, oh, this character was actually a part of the Japan Action Club, and did their own stunts for this portion of the show or whatever. So it's cool stuff like that.
Nice.
That's
I mean, with all that work, of course you feel burnt out. So, well, thanks for all you did, man.
Yep.
You should
all
get the
props
rest
in
you
the world.
need.
another bit of wacky sad news.
仮面ライダークライマックスファイターズ
Them Sentai Shell Factory subs, man. We ain't getting them.
They officially announced we're not getting any new
Yeah,
ones.
we're not getting any more. They don't have the right to do them right now.
Oh.
Hasbro is not playing ball with the boys at Shout Factory.
They're just all right. That sucks.
So, right now we have from Jetman all the way to Hurricane Jerry in terms of Shout Factory Sentai subs. So,
and remember, those are the official releases. So.
Official release.
Yes.
So
hey, it gives me time to get caught up on them and actually buy the releases, which is nice, I guess. Because they get pumping them out, and I'm like, I'm gonna wait. I can't get them all at once. And now it's like, oh, okay, I can actually. It is a bummer, though.
It is.
It is.
On the plus side,
bummer.
on the plus side, we will get Rider from them, so that's a plus.
We are still we got Ichigo and we got Hyuga, so
at the same time, for like people who actually like want to watch official Sentai, can't do it. Gotta go to the fan subs.
Yeah.
Sorry, so have fun with that. Yeah.
I don't know. There's got to be one. Hasbro's not going to do anything with 5-man. With like 5-man to Go Rangers going backwards.
They're not. They're
not going to do. They're not going to like re-release Dino Fight or remake it. I mean, they're just sitting on it. They're just sitting on those rights to the original version. It's been a very long time. I get maybe they don't want to do like some of the more recent ones. I get that.
They're gonna steal it.
They may also not have a long-term game plan yet for how they're gonna handle the IP. So it might be like they might have an interest in doing something like that. I kind of doubt that they do because there's a lot of money in it.
Oh, talk about the drum thing. Yeah, it's I'm sorry. Everything is like not a lot of good news. It's honestly very disappointing.
Again, Hasbro, they're just sitting on those older series. I get that there's probably not a lot of money in it for them, but there's no reason not to.
Well, I don't know the state of how much they have to pay Toei for the rights for each individual series. I don't know if it's like leasing individual series licenses or what.
Well, Toei they can't release those older series on their YouTube channel on the Toku TV. They can't do that because of Hasbro's control.
I mean, they can. But they're region locked, and that sucks.
Exactly. It's region locked because of Hasbro's influence. So, just based on that, it seems like Hasbro just has the full rights to Super Sentai in the West. And they're again, I get they're using it for Power Rangers, but they're just sitting on those older series.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, it's still nowhere near as bad as the situation with our good friends over at Harmony Gold
and Ultraman.
Well, Ultraman is at least getting the series released, and that's positive. We might actually be getting Neo Ultra Q. Nobody's fan subbed that, and we might be getting it as a Blu-ray release, which is pretty rad.
Ultra Q. Wow.
The original Ultra Q is I've watched. I haven't watched Neo Ultra Q or the Ultra Q movie, but regular Ultra Q is good.
Comments, I'm like bouncing back and forth between a lot of things, so apologies for that.
But Ultra Q is basically Twilight Zone.
Just let me know if
I
really
good. Say that.
Say something. Just let me know if someone says anything or try to answer the question.
There's a lot of negative this week, but let's not forget here. Let's not forget, like, we're still in like the middle of like a golden era. Like,
All it took was the end of civilization.
Exactly. And look, I can stand a couple of negative things happening here and there, so it's fine. Zoe will do whatever they need to do to get back into the best. So hopefully it doesn't take...
6 star! Such a dodge off 6 star.
Hopefully it will only be the 3-week delay. We're not gonna... And it's not gonna be any longer, because I'm really liking both Hero Major and 01, and I would hate for them to either A, be cut short and have to like rush through their endings, or...
Well,
because that would really suck.
I don't know if Kira may or may not, but 01 would definitely. We're near the time where 01 goes in like the end game in terms of writers.
Yeah, they're like right on the verge of final. So. Yeah, if it just winds up being, if 01 just winds up being a short series, fine. X-Rated is super short series, I actually love it.
45 episodes, man.
Yeah. 01 just happens to be short, fine, but I don't want it to have to rush to the end, you know?
Yeah.
And Hero Major, on the other hand, just has that same energy that like Peter had. I think it's called Marvel. It's been super cool. I just don't want either of them to suffer too much story-wise or anything else. Again, mostly concerned with Hero 1 because we're over halfway. We're really close. Hero Major is in the process. You can rewrite stuff. Alright, anyway. Let's
get into our topic. First, we're going to discuss the whole adaptation.
Ah, yes!
Well,
we were talking about last
but, we're seeing 2017 Power Rangers.
I did.
Alright. Shinjay, have you seen it? Alright. So, what y'all think about that movie? Because we're going to discuss this movie.
It was...
like, because I went back on it, and I'm just like, okay. I see what you were going with here. But
it's not bad.
Yeah, it's not a...
It's a Hollywood blockbuster.
Because all went straight up trash.
Like, they took...
Think of the positives.
It was...
They Transformers did. There we go.
There was no Ivan Ooze to be had.
I mean, I kind of liked Ivan Ooze,
you look
as cheesy as the 90s movie was, it didn't change the essence of Rangers per se. Whereas... Rita was a positive. Whereas this movie was essentially the Breakfast Club with Power Rangers thrown in at the very end. And I went back on it and watched it. The characters were fine. You know, the whole story, like earning the Ranger powers and stuff, that was fine. But a lot of the stuff felt a little bit too Degrassi for me, I should say. Kind of was a little too... It just, I don't know, it didn't have that tone.
Yeah.
Like, you can have the serious stuff going on with Ranger things. That's, like, it's never not been a thing with Rangers. You can have characters die off. You can have great moments of peril. You can have the Rangers, like, going through tough situations, or like characters going through like tough character arcs and stuff like that. You can have serious moments like that. But at the end of the day, to me, the 2017 movie failed to capture the essence of Power Rangers. It went and it was like a generic superhero movie.
Exactly.
And that also was a problem because, like, the Rangers didn't do Ranger things. I get they were training for it. I get we saw the training montage for it, but when you had like the whole final battle with the putties that lasted 2 minutes, the fight scene lasted 2 minutes, and
It somehow followed a formula of a Turbo Ranger movie.
And then, well, at least the Turbo movie was a better Power Ranger movie. But like that aside,
Wait,
like the putty fight was like 2 minutes, maybe less than that. And then they went to the mechs the whole time. And the mechs were ugly. The suits were ugly.
Oh yes, that's what I was going to say.
Those were goddamn atrocious.
All terrible.
Those were goddamn atrocious.
Every design in that movie just.
I like
it was atrocious, but like no, the suits are like bike helmets, and but no, that's beside the point. It was more like
they didn't look like Power Rangers.
That's the thing though. They're too afraid to be Power Rangers.
No. Because if you look at the '90s movie with Ivan Ooze, even though the suits were armored up a little bit, those were like decent modern suits. Those were decent modernized Ranger suits. You had the armor on, but they didn't take away from.
They had color and variety and design, and weren't just a formless mass on top of a person.
But the mechs, the Zords,
yes,
were terrible.
That's worse.
Goldar,
that's worse.
Goldar was different, certainly.
What do you mean different? He wasn't Goldar.
I was trying to be nice about it. Rita was great though. I love Rita. Rita felt like she was supposed to be in a season of Power Rangers, or like she was ripped straight from a Sentai. She was just goofy, campy, and dangerous, and I liked it. She was dope. Shinjay, buddy, your thoughts on the 2017 movie?
When will people realize to do these movies just have fun when you're shooting them?
Blaze,
is your name Shinjay?
No.
Oh, you're in a match.
Oh.
No, go ahead. We'll just come back when you're ready. Yeah. So, done know the pain of the movie. It's just.
I didn't like it.
Something special, boy. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I liked it at first, and I was like, all right, cool. It's a new, and then I went back on it, and I'm just like,
Acting wise, performance wise, fine. Cast did fine.
I did like the cast. I did.
Everything around it, I didn't.
It's
around them.
Yeah, looking back on it, I didn't. I probably won't watch it. Like, I probably won't go out of my way to watch it. I'll probably just, like, if it's on TV, I'll check it out every day. Now I know he trolling. Now I know Shinjay trolling, bro. 10 out of 10. Alright, yeah, he trolling. He got it.
Alright.
Yo, that was kind of funny.
That was like my favorite part of the movie.
He's like, kids.
I thought it was hilarious.
He's like, kids, don't listen to your parents. Buy this. It's great for you. I'm like, oh, he got that purple stuff. Well, man.
Hey, Echo, quick question.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
There's nothing going on the screen.
Well, yeah, that was. I hit the wrong button. So, yeah, go. I'm sorry. Shinjay, continue, man. Yeah, you good.
All right.
Turbo was decent. Yeah, they were satisfactory. At least they still held on to the essence of Rangers, not the 2017 movie. Oh yeah, Super
yeah, it is
Sentai
Mother's
Mama
Day.
League. It was great, man. Oh, she always a snap. Always a snap.
Oh yeah, damn Skippy. She's in. What's she in?
She's
in something else too. Yeah, she's all over the place.
Decker Yellow, she's cool. She couldn't. Magic Pink was a surprise. I was like, oh.
Okay, so quick side topic: best mothers in Tokyo. We obviously have those three.
Best Toku
Any other
mamas.
contenders?
Man, look. If it turns to Sentai, man, you gotta give it up to the Superhero Mama League and oh, that's how you get unfollowed, man. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? True that. Keep the discussion going real quick. Go ahead.
Bad news report. Shinjay, you're not going to be on the screen. We can hear you fine, but I'm just saying, like, in the future, when we watch this back, you're not going to be there. At least not right now. So you might want to check your settings and whatnot.
Damn, that 1 inch point from Meteor.
Meteo, ready?
Yeah. Was there
Echo.
We had technical
Echo.
issue? Yeah.
Yeah, there was a technical issue. Shinjay is not coming through on the stream.
Okay.
Can you check your mic settings? Not Shinjay, but the party settings to see if you can like amplify him or something. Or
yeah. I'll see what I can do. Don't hit me real quick.
Okay.
Sorry about that, people. A little bit issue, but
I'll turn on my mic and listen to this.
yeah. You shut your mouth, please. Cause I do want to get everyone heard, so let me check real quick. Voice to be sure. Yeah, I got it set to like always allow and everything for everybody. Yeah, quick set done. Let me know if you can hear him. See if you can allow your voice, Shinjay, and all that. Yeah, I don't. Let me see what my end real quick. Audio sharing. Yeah, I got everyone's included. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, it's a setting issue. I'm getting beat up. Who did it? But yeah, I got everyone set up so like everyone's voice can be heard. I'm not sure what the issue is on my end.
You have party settings to always allow, right? Allow your voice to be shared.
yeah.
I'll try speaking.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, yep, you came through now. You came through now. Alright, at least that issue is solved. Okay. Now, back to the topics at hand. I don't know where Echo went.
Echo, if you're talking, we cannot hear you.
Also, I don't know where Blaze went.
He ran away.
Okay.
Yeah, Shinjay's on.
We can hear you again.
Okay, good. Alright.
Yep.
We're, sorry about that. Just technical difficulties again. So we were talking about the 2017 movie. Shinjay. Go over your feelings again. Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
Just so we can get your feelings on camera.
I'm sorry, dude. I thought it was...
The camera's in my face.
No, not camera, just the mic.
Nah, man, he got that mold. He got the mold. Like, shot his face.
Yo!
Cameraman, Blaze. Come on now.
Odagiri Joe could get away with it. I'm pretty sure you can get away with it too. Moles aren't bad. I mean, just look at Roger Moore.
He called you a hater. Damn.
All this aside, as a kid watching the first Power Rangers movie, I was like, oh, that's just like myself, Power Rangers. I was a big Power Ranger fan.
Yeah.
Still am. I mean, I'm playing the freaking game right now. Shout outs to Kamen Rider Echo for the free medals. Well, anyway,
He took my medals earlier today.
So like, that you're slick. He can hide from me. You can't hide from me. But anyway, so yeah, as a kid growing up, like, it was fun. I didn't watch Turbo or Power Ranger movie because like after a while, I got kind of tired of Power Rangers. And then, just Power Rangers in general. When I found out about Super Sentai, I stopped watching. As
one would.
Right.
That's all good.
And then, when I moved to Florida, that's when, like, I think Galaxy, and that's what sparked me for like space and nostalgia was music. And then she banged me. I gotta like
He ain't wrong.
Okay, so that covers the movie topic. Now back to what we were discussing before that, the Mother's Day. That's Mom focus.
Outside of the Superhero Mama League, you know what I'm saying? Which is Magic Kid, Ninja, Hurricane Blue, Deca Yellow. There's also Udana.
she don't count. She died in the first episode.
That was Sentai. That was Sentai. Magic Mother, you know, and Lady Shinjay.
It's fine.
No, but we're talking about you alright.
Well, the
any toku.
Yo, wasn't like Kurenai Wataru like mom Kamen Rider?
Oh, right.
Yeah, man, she had that whole document.
Also, the one from Deno.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
she was cute.
Yes. Yo, where are you?
Internet 5 boys.
She was in what was she in as well? She was in something else too. And it's bugging me.
Yo,
she wasn't in Garo, was she? No, that was someone else.
You know who low-key was banging to that I would like, hook up with if I was in that universe? freaking homegirl from Geki Ranger, the teacher or whatever, the one that owns the
Oh,
yes.
Respect her. Respect her. We
That's
respect
great.
the moms
Yo,
who
For sure.
we respect the
grade A
moms
milk.
who Sentai.
That grade A, like
Yes,
100%
respect Monster
Sentai approval.
Super Sentai Mom Milf League.
And
Or
Geki's
the-
nuts right now, bro.
It's Swan, I guess, from
Deca
Deca
Swan?
Rangers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, man.
She don't count. She a cat. I don't like cats.
See a
Okay.
swan.
Wow.
No, but hell, hold on now. Cat was Cat was something else in the SPD war.
Now, American Cat Ranger.
She
I'll
was
die.
something
I'll
else,
die for
man.
that.
Yeah.
That one, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rest in peace to her too, because that actor passed away as well.
What? Oh
yeah.
man, big sad here.
Didn't know that.
Oh, I'm hurting. Oh, Cat, no.
Yeah, her and Udana, if I'm not mistaken. That's all on YouTube. I mean,
Oh,
it's YouTube, so I'm sorry.
respect to the moms.
No,
Happy
here's
Mother's
the story
Day.
behind it real quick. I was telling my friend that like there was an old school Sentai that I think it was the Green Ranger, the Yellow Ranger. He got killed by a can opener monster.
Yellow.
didn't believe
It was
me.
yellow. Yeah, I remember.
I went to go look. I went to go look for it. The show him as I went to go look for it. It showed Power Rangers actors death, and I was like, "What the hell?" Let me check this out. It showed even Ernie passed away.
Yeah, Ernie did. Yeah,
That was a lot.
rip.
Yeah, but they showed everybody, and then it showed Udana, and I think I'm 100% sure they showed the actor that played Cat as well.
I'll double check to look into that.
Yeah, I gotta double check again because they showed her picture when she was Cat, and also in Jungle Fury was one of the posh.
Yeah, she was the Pai Schwan master. She was the penguin.
Yeah. Shout out to Mystic Force and that series having the same actor. Yeah. Oh, is it Jungle Fury?
Jungle Fury.
They had the same girl.
Yeah.
The girl from. Okay. And they did the same thing with Ninja Storm and
Dino. Yeah, there's a lot of actors came back. Played different roles. They even made a joke about it in the Dino thing.
So they got that idea because there was a Blue Ranger in the Sentai that he crossed over to the next Sentai. He came back, same guy.
Maggiello was also Gold Buster.
Yeah, but it wasn't the same. It wasn't the same guy.
Well, they reference it a lot though.
It was the same guy, but I'm saying like it wasn't like in the storyline. It wasn't like I said, like I forgot what Sentai was, like the Blue Ranger, because you watch Gokaiger, he mentions it. He was like, I was this ranger, and I'm also this ranger. When they transformed into the blue, Ranger Key. There's two rangers.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Okay, so whoever made that video, you out here spreading misinformation, you gotta bop you. You gotta bop you. Bop you good.
I'll give you a green medal if you come across that.
No, not that. Well, you already gonna take your lumps. We'll talk about the people who made the video. Spreading that misinformation.
Well, let's all find it and give it a good
Oh man. We're looking to some other topics. So, we still get on the 2017. It was, yeah, Adana did pass though. I know that. Oh boy.
Okay, so now that that's all that's taken care of, what next?
We still talking about the 2017 movie. Yeah.
The designs are terrible. That's the main problem with it, honestly. The designs are better.
My thing is they just failed to capture. My thing was they just failed to capture the essence of what made Rangers.
They're formless masses. They have no shape.
They're just
blobs.
It was literally just a generic superhero movie. They could have made it their own superhero team with the same plot, but they used the Ranger brand, so it's like
even if it was a generic superhero team and generic all that would be fine if everything didn't look like shit.
No, I'm agreeing with you because they used the Ranger brand. They tried to make their own things. I'm not a fan of those suits at all.
No.
They're exoskeleton suits.
I hate the Zords.
Their Zords are just an amalgamation of whatever.
The actual Ranger suits I found less objectionable than the Zords themselves, which were even and the other suits were bad, but like, god damn.
And then when they made the Zord, when they made the Megazord, the full on robot, it didn't make sense with what the little Zord, the Zords we got, and then the Megazord that they formed into. It made no sense how there was no cohesive mess. It's like, what?
Exactly. That's what you can just do that with formless masses. You can just mush them together, and it doesn't have to make sense. It can just be a thing, which is not good.
All right, we gotta talk about the characters in the movie, man. Listen, Billy was fine. I was cool with Billy. He was on the spectrum of being autistic, but you know what? Billy was one of the characters that I liked in it. He was cool. Billy was cool. Jason, I don't know what they were doing with Jason. What was Jason? I don't know. He was a football player. He was a prankster. He was the bad boy. What was Jason? I don't know. Jason was something, boy. Kimberly, apparently Kimberly was a mean girl teenager. Yeah, apparently, because the only reason why she was in the Breakfast Club detention thing was because she was hanging with one of her cheerleader friends' boyfriends, and she leaked the nudes of her friend someone she was borrowing, apparently, and that became a big thing. And I'm just like, what? We leaking nudes in the Power Rangers movie. I don't understand that, but okay. Yeah, that was a weird decision. Apparently, Jason and Kim were gonna be a thing, but they took that out because, Tommy wasn't even there.
I know, he wasn't even there, but God,
because the fans were like, "Nah, man, she belonged to Tommy. What y'all doing?" It was like, really? No, she got him. That's okay. The Dear John letter was the funniest thing to me. But yeah,
whatever.
And then there's Trini. Trini was Trini. I didn't hate per se.
Again,
Trini was there.
The characters were fine.
She did her thing. Trini was bisexual. I agree. That's okay.
Whatever.
They didn't really do much with Trini. Same with Zach. They didn't really do much with him other than he takes care of his mom. So kudos to Zach. Take care of his mom. She's sick, take care of her. So kudos to Zach. But other than that, yeah, Zordon was kind of a prick.
I feel like characters and actors were fine. It's everything around them.
I know. Zordon was kind of a freak. Alpha was fine. Alpha was cool. They didn't mess up Alpha. I'm surprised they didn't mess up Alpha. To be honest with you. Alpha was goofy. Bill Hader. Good job about it.
No, Bill Hader is great. Everything. Again, it's the design that I'm at.
Tell me, Alpha had. Why is Alpha playable in Legacy?
That's what I was wondering. Why was he playable?
We gotta rip that movie somehow. Ooh, yeah. Otherwise, he was funny. I like that. Because he was funny. But like,
well, Bill Hader is good in everything, so
yeah, that's true. So I was like, yeah, it's just that movie was just.
It's like if. But
For the time, I enjoyed it, but I'm not gonna go back and like purposely watch it again.
Watch it.
I haven't.
It's kind of whack. But they were bold with that product placement for Krispy Kreme, making it a central plot of the movie. That was bold, boy. That was hilarious.
It wasn't bold. It was greedy.
It was hilarious. That was.
I vote hilarious.
That was something else, boy.
But
I tell you what, man. Yeah.
you need to make the money somehow, just in case it flops.
Hey, man, you know the Krispy Kreme, man. But the toys sold well. A lot of
The
toys.
Power Rangers, they always sell well.
Do they though?
The mech? Really? Someone buy that mech? Wow.
I didn't buy that
The
mech.
kids, yeah, like really though.
The toy looked marginally better than the.
Yeah, because it had color. Everything looks better with color on it.
Marginally.
But like,
It's not
they went wrong. They took it into a direction that was like, maybe you guys shouldn't go this route. So hopefully Hasbro takes notes, and just goes, you know what? Let's make our movie better. Hopefully. Then there's welcome back. As we get, so essentially, let's just hope Hasbro just does well with their movie and like capture the essence. Speaking of capturing,
We do realize these are the same guys who made Transformers, who the 20-something Power Rangers were responsible for.
it's the whole thing. But as we get to talking about, capturing the spirit of something, talk adaptations, man.
Ah, yes, adaptations.
I know everybody has a favorite writer season. So how would we bring that over here? How would we adapt that? Essentially how Power Rangers was adapted from the Sentai. How would we do that with writer without going the masked writer route? I'm looking at you, Furbus.
Okay, look, masked writers are an example of what not to do.
I'm looking at Furbus and Ectophage. We're not activating the Ectophage today. We're not activating the Ectophage.
Nope, we're saying right. All right. Since I
That
guess
is one of the funniest things though. That Rangers did the writer stuff.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Dragon Knight was really good. I don't know why you didn't continue.
That was a Saban either.
It was Saban, I thought.
It was Saban.
Give me
Really?
a second.
Okay. Dun's gonna be the fact checker today.
It was either on Kids WB or it was
on Kids WB.
Okay, then if it was on Kids WB, it wasn't Saban. It was on Kids
But if you guys were to adapt one season already, which one would it be and how would you do it? Like premise-wise.
I would have okay, here's my top three. That I have a big list. My top three would be Kabuto.
I could definitely see Kabuto being adapted.
Yeah.
It was dubbed.
Oh yeah, Kabuto was dubbed. But should they continue to do this before I go into the tangent of Kabuto?
That's lazy. Also, dubs don't work for live action.
I beg to differ.
Kung Fu movies, say hi.
Dude, do you have the channel El Rey? They be on that old school Kung Fu movie.
I've never liked live action dub. I'm sorry. I can't.
Godzilla movies, say hi.
Yo,
Yeah.
Godzilla
But the thing about it is that they're cheesy, and that's
great.
The dub
It's totally
played
good.
cheesy.
How is this a bad
Kamen
thing?
Rider to be cheesy though.
Dude, Kamen Rider is cheesy.
It's a show for kids. It's cheesy. It's
The
cheesy.
wrong kind of cheese. It's like
No, it's
trying to
not.
put like.
No, it's not. It can't
really
be.
isn't.
It's done. You're being a blaze right now. Stop it.
That's why they made that movie
Echo.
Compound to make fun of all the dubs.
Don't listen to him. Listen
Anyway,
Whatever.
back to me.
to him.
This is a
back
tough
to
one. This is a tough one. I would the Kamen Rider. Fuck, I forgot his name. The space one. The one from space.
Forza is an easy adaptation, honestly.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah,
Mighty
that-
Morphin that, but in a good. No,
Yeah,
take it back. You can
because it's-
Dino Thunder that. Dino Thunder.
Because it's in school. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
You can die. That's I said Dino
perfect.
Thunder. We're not. No, not Mighty Morphin.
That's-
Dino Thunder. Yeah.
And
Okay.
that's perfect for Saban to do because it's like, okay,
Well,
the
it's
sentence
in
is
the hands of
not-
Hasbro now, so
Saban is dead. Saban is like completely dead now.
oh, okay, well, Hasbro,
the Saban
whatever.
era.
They,
Yes. Go ahead.
they
Go
see,
ahead.
they see that they can milk it, they can market off of it because it's based off. And I'm not saying it's based off school or anything, but you know, the main character basically is like
In a high school.
In a
Yeah.
high school, basically a Kurobara ripoff.
Kurobara. Because the Pompadour, man, come on.
Kuwabara!
He's like, hey, you're a Meshi.
You're a Messi! I'm gonna beat the bricks out of your girlfriend!
Yo, I love playing the fighting game. I love playing the fighting game, and you spark up the sword. He's like, sword, get on here. And I'm like, bruh, right? Yo, what? Yeah, that was the best move in the game. It was like, sword, get longer.
Get
I'm
longer.
like, but the way he did it though, it was like, yo, my dick. Anyway, but
Yo, talking about dubs that are great, the dub for that show was fun.
Yes,
and
it
I'm glad
was.
they changed. I'm glad they went with the Japanese name because the first when they called it, they used to call it Poltergeist Reports. That was the first.
Alright,
That was
so-
the dub for that.
And Kazong said he would adapt Wizard. So we're gonna get to Wizard. Definitely. I'll bring up Wizard.
My last one, and this is a toughie, but I would say X8 would be a good one. Too.
X8 will also be kind of easy because of the whole video game thing.
Yes, and there'll be like an esports thing. You know, listen,
They could do
if
it.
I was if I was to pitch Kamen Rider to Hasbro, I
Do
would
it.
say X8.
Give us your
X8
pitch.
would be
Give us your pitch.
X8 would be the first one.
Okay. So
Why?
give us your
Why?
pitch. You're talking to Hasbro execs right now.
Alright,
Go
straight
ahead.
up. Alright, I'm gonna keep it up. Yo, listen, man. Come watch my stream. CGN Shinjay on Twitch.tv. I play Power Rangers and there's your answer. Boom! What's up? Yo, shout out to the low key plugin. My bad. Don't mute.
Oh no, I was gonna tell you to do that anyway. I was gonna tell you.
That was Mickey.
I was gonna tell you
What,
to
we're
do it
not
anyway.
plugging Raid Shadow Legends?
Yeah, and then my sponsors, Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh god, there we
Oh
go.
god,
They paid me $1,000 to kiss ass about this crappy game.
bruh, imagine if I got paid like $5,000 just to like, you know what I'm saying?
No, that's
Plug.
people.
Yeah, I'm saying if I got paid that much to plug Raid Shadow Legends, sign me up.
That game is horrible. I
Oh,
tried it out.
It is bad.
It's a mobile game. It's like
No, but they
Some
like
mobile
it.
games can be good though.
Yo,
That
they
one
like
is
it.
different.
name 3.
Yeah, I watched the trailer, right?
Honestly, I want to know 3 mobile games that are worth time.
Honkai?
I don't have to, so...
I'll give you the list later, man.
But hear me out.
Okay.
I watched the trailer to this game. I'm gonna be like, oh wow, this is sweet. I might try it out if it's like.
Oh, I thought we talked about the pitch. No, we're talking. Let's get off of this one.
Okay.
No, it's not a skit. No, raid is bad, but yeah, get back to topic.
Let me go with the pitch.
Okay.
Yo, what's up, guys? You know what? Fine. I'm not gonna even say things. I'm gonna say my real name. I'm gonna show people.
You good?
It's your boy Jay. I'm just kidding. It's your boy Jay. I'm here today because, one, some of the things you guys are fucking out with Power Rangers aren't really good, but you made it up with Beast Morphers, so I'll give you a slap on.
Beast Morphers was their first shot.
Beast Morphers was a transition. It's a transition. Like
Concepts are way better, and it should have been out there. Represent Common It's about gaming. We're in the esports era right now. We got the Overwatch League on Disney. You got that Super Player One show on Disney Plus with Jacksepticeye always on it. We got Pokemon, we got Fortnite, we can use all that in this show. I mean, I'm not Fortnite, but we can use all that in this show. Okay.
What up, Cole?
They had Street Fighter and freaking Arcade. You can go. Come on,
They got Tekken in there. It's easy work.
Yeah, you put fighting game. I was like, yo, you can put fighting game, Overwatch,
and I get
Bada Boom, call it a day.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What are their power-ups called? What are their forms and everything?
Yes,
Think it through. Alright,
see, this is the part of the meeting where he starts sweating real quick. This is the part of the meeting where he's sweating like, hold up, look, I ain't think that far. He gonna play him a clip like, look at this.
Yeah, look at this. Look at
okay, so what are you showing off? Are you showing off their henshin sequences?
Show off Heisei Generations.
Yeah, right here.
Just show that whole movie. Show that whole movie.
This is what we're gonna call in America the esports mode. Right here.
Esports mode.
Esports. And then
which writer is
he said if I see skin in Fortnite, I'm out.
And then you see that one right there, the girl. We call that Alanity mode. And then the other girl over here, that's
he fired. That's it. Close the laptop. It's out now.
Yeah, we got a more wrath mode over here. Oh shit!
What about this guy with the gun? What's his power up called? Bang bang shooting. We can't have that.
That's the high school shooter mode.
All right, close the laptop. Get him out of here, coach.
Yeah.
Your pitch is denied. Low key frag walks behind him and was like, look man, look, I enjoyed that. I'm gonna talk to you guys. We're gonna make it work. I got you. Slide him a 20 under the table.
I was trolling with you guys because I wasn't expecting this question. I was just like, yo.
Nah, you good.
You walked into a pitch. You should be prepared.
we messing with you. You good.
Yo, so for my bit, Kabuto's already. I'm gonna move us on along here.
Shinjay out of the way.
Frank, you good?
So
he gave
Kabuto,
the hook.
Kabuto, I think, is a really good one. That one would be on my list. Another one I'd probably do is Ghost, but completely mangle it beyond all recognition.
Turn it into Danny Phantom.
How mangling are we talking? How mangling?
So that it does not even remotely resemble the original product. You've got the suits there, you've got some of the action sequences, and that's basically it.
So
turn it into Danny Phantom.
I think Ghost would be a hard one to adapt.
Turn it into Danny. That's why he said mangle it.
He's not even a ghost. You can't have death.
No, you could totally do it. Danny Phantom pulled it off multiple times. Turn it into Danny Phantom.
Yeah, but that's
also a show from 10 years ago.
Exactly. Yeah. That's it.
So you can't get away with that shit now.
You can do it.
I have no faith that Hasbro can do that.
Ryoma, Himiko, Doraemon.
Oh, I know what you do.
Zeno would have been dope.
Easy.
Zeno's
Easy.
one too.
It's VR Troopers Season 2.
God damn it!
Oh god.
Yo, because they all have the Tron digital theme going. They all have to do stuff in a mainframe. Call it like a I don't know, a rider grid, if you will.
God, no.
You might as well just call it Mega Man MC Warrior and call it a day.
Yo, you could, and you see the elements are
Don't mess
there
with
in
my
Ghost to
favorite Mega
begin
Man
with.
like this.
Because the elements are in Ghost already, because it's, you know, Nanomachine's son, the series. So you can have, you can make this happen. It just, again, you're mangling it beyond all recognition.
Okay.
But I think you could
They
do
do it
it.
with Power Rangers all the time. So.
Okay.
And then,
Nanomachine's son.
I think you could probably do something similar with Build. I think any
Build
of
is
the
also
series
easy.
with lots of riders, you could definitely get away with. I almost jigged it. Almost. Yeah. So like, because I mean, they already have the working blueprint in the form of Dragon Knight and indeed Master Rider for that matter.
Gaim would be a weird one to adapt.
Gaim I would do if it weren't fruit themed. I have no idea how you sell that. I have no idea how they.
You would have to do that during the peak of Fruit Ninja.
Easy. No. You can still market that. Just get the girls from that serve the fancy chickens and you're good.
Phanto Rider.
Okay.
Nah, I'm just kidding. No, but
Echo, I just gotta say, I'm watching the stream. That was a fantastic dodge encounter on Blade. That was fantastic.
I am a god.
Sorry, Kazong. Target of opportunity.
it doesn't matter about the
Yeah, they could work around it. Gaim sodas.
They'll make it happen.
Yeah, I just like I can't even think. I don't understand how Gaim was able to sell the idea of Fruit Samurai to begin with.
The main reason
sense.
Gaim was able to work is because it's related to Kamen Rider. It wouldn't have been able to do as well if it wasn't a Kamen Rider.
Exactly.
As far as now the tough one is Showa era series. How you manage to convert those, and
You don't. At this point, you don't. They're too old.
I really don't see how it gets
You
done.
can dub them. You can dub them, but that's about it.
They're too old for any sort of appeal.
I mean, from the perspective of trying to sell it to an executive and being like, "Yo, do this, make an actual adaptation."
You just use the Heisei ones. Unfortunately, I do love show. OJ, boost the immune system. Fruit God saves the day for
The only any sort of adaptation we would get, the best we could hope for is a dub of the
Goodness.
originals.
This man Shio says Gaim is the counter to Roman. Yeah, you could honestly you could do that. You could use Gaim as like the health one. Kinda. And more activated.
Or knowing freaking Hasbro, they'll probably like take all the old school Kamen Riders and make something like that. They'll make their own.
Yeah. Actually, they could do it. Easy. Showa versus Heisei, the series.
If I was in charge, like,
Geo could be an easy one to adapt because no one really cares. Looking at you, Super Mega.
It's still a well, yeah, you can't. I would have a hard time selling Geo. There are all those heroes who are completely different. What is going on?
wasn't Decade kind of like Gokaiger?
It was an anniversary thing.
Same issues with Decade. It's relying on too much.
But he didn't transform into them, right?
He did. He did.
No, Decade.
Geo is the one who uses their powers and doesn't transform.
I think then, though, you could actually make a case for those being adapted because there is none of the history to worry about. You just make your own shit up.
Exactly. I was about to say.
Oh, thanks for the follow, Merge and Mossy. Thanks for the follow.
Like that.
Okay.
You finished Bill? Oh, dude, man.
All the old Kamen Riders in America. You can use Decade as a platform. And what was the other one? Because I didn't see that Kamen Rider.
Geo.
Okay. So then you can also use Geo as second season. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Major
Oh yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so,
And then it's like,
okay, I think I get it. So you make those two series and introduce all those, and then be like, hey, whichever ones get popular, we'll turn those into
a series, and then we have like essentially Geo and Decay will just cross over between them because hey, you
Or
remember
you don't
me?
even go that far because you're just like do whatever.
I mean, no,
Because you know, basically giving it the VR Trooper treatment,
okay.
yeah.
You can milk it.
which
VR
I
Trooper.
realize
You
is
finished
not a
0-1.
happy example, but at the
Episode-
same time,
Episode 35. Oh yeah, dude.
Here, no, straight up. Here's the pitch. Here's the pitch. You can milk it, right? You can say that like you're a warrior that can you can tap into powers from different warriors from different eras or different universes. For the future Dragon Ball Super, you know, there's other warriors out there besides you, but you have the power to obtain their powers. You get some shit like that. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, and then he can meet up with him, and then it's like,
you can meet up with them, and then they'll be like, hey, why am I
you can
here?
play this
Why'd you summon
game.
me?
You can't play this game on your phone, but you can play the stream on your phone. Yeah. He said, "Don't give me Decade."
You get what I'm saying? Like,
I get it.
He has the powers to summon them or something. You know, something like that. Or it could be like
And then we talked to Hasbro, like, "Hey Hasbro, since you're doing Decade, give us the Shinkenja crossover, you bastards. Do it. Do it."
good luck.
Alright. What anime?
Good
is like
luck.
that?
Oh, use Builder Fives? I got you after this match somewhere.
What anime is like that? That is like the hero can summon like people from different eras. Is there an anime like that? Okay,
That's
so basically,
not that same.
Not, but we can,
oh, okay.
I
How about
just
this? Here's the pitch. Here's the pitch. Let's say like this guy likes watching episodes from different comic lines.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Sudden,
he's a
he
superhero
becomes-
fan who becomes one.
Yeah, he becomes one, and then he uses the powerful powers or whatever. Those characters. Boom. There you go.
I could see that working so
You
long as
know
it doesn't
what?
try to be too much like Ready Player One,
Right.
which I
Okay.
have strong opinions on, but will not reveal those on stream because there's too much profanity.
We'll get
Fair
there.
enough.
Yes, sir. What would be a good one after 0-1 to watch? Where's the what do you guys think? Since he's on 35, episode 35 of 0-1.
Build, double, watched build, drive.
Drive. Yeah, I'd say watch double. I'd definitely say watch double.
I
Drive
don't
and double.
believe you can go wrong with double. It's like, it does nothing egregiously wrong, other than killing off the most interesting antagonist way too early.
Okay, that's spoilers though.
You'll get over it. It's like episode 15. Come on. It's not even a quarter of the way.
I will not go into my villain tangent until later. But
He comes back, sort of. So, there's that.
sort of.
Sort of.
Good people.
Alright.
So,
Who wants to go next?
we were gonna talk about Wizards for some
Wizards an easy pitch. It's magic.
Exactly.
It's a super easy pitch. Like,
You gotta watch this build these things. Not just cause you'll like them. You'll like
You know how
them.
you can pitch Wizard? It can be an adaptation of Mystic
That could be.
That could kind of work. Actually, think about it, because Mystic Force. One of the good things Mystic Force did was have its own unique lore. They built the world of.
well, yeah.
Mystic
How many
Force.
magic rangers are there? Even in Central?
Yeah, you could like
Two. Like, two
Well-
series anyway.
but in terms of Mystic Force, if you were to have Wizard be a thing off of that, we can easily make it work because of that.
Yeah, no, you could probably make it work and just be like, I have the power of all elements. Suck it.
I'm gonna crack up. They call it Power Rangers Wizard.
Power Rider.
Oh, didn't they pitch that before? Like, they really wanted to
I thought it was a fan thing.
trademarked. It was trademarked at one point, but they never did it.
Yeah, Power Rider. Yeah, I remember that. Oh my god, I'm glad that never happened. I would have been so
Power
pissed.
Rider.
I am also glad that never happened.
That sounds so 90s.
Yeah, you know. Oh my god, imagine
Power Rider.
But no,
that
Wizard is a
happened.
very simple. Wizard could work really well, actually.
Power Rider Wizard.
It's like all the base forms are just like elements. Then you have just the dragon power up, and the secondary rider is just animals. So
Yeah. Yeah.
it could work. It could work really well.
I'm still waiting for the Street Fighter adaptation to come.
Wizard Rider.
Oh, who dipped? Clank. What happened, buddy?
Yo.
I wish I had the Kamen Rider game to play you guys.
Bro, we all want a new game.
There is a new game. It's called Battle for the Grid. Get on ranks.
Not everyone has it.
I think most of us do.
Look, I don't want to lose my coins, man.
You want the game? You want the game? This kid named Zukum that streams. Yo, he giving out the game for free. Just join his stream.
I don't
chat.
want to lose my coins right now. Alright, so done hopping, I guess, because Clank, where are you, baby?
Yeah, I was dying this morning when I saw you. I was like, wait a second.
Climax Heroes Bizarre, though.
Actually, doesn't that have crossplay between PS4 and PC?
Yes, PC, Switch,
Yes, sir.
Xbox.
Next one.
What are you talking about?
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Yes, sir.
We should.
Is there a will,
next podcast. We should all like make a lobby with the game. And,
Shinjay just
Finally do
wants
Battle for the Grid.
Shinjay just wants to beat us up.
no, I'm just gonna watch you guys play.
He wants to beat us up.
He wants to watch
I'm
complete
old.
garbage fight.
I'm old, so my reflexes for 2D fighters are pretty much non-existent. So
It was
And-
My
five.
reflexes never
Okay.
existed to begin with, so
Alright, so okay, Frag is just walking in the world. Who's joining in?
Yo, who got
I'm
a
coming,
three of
I'm
us.
coming.
How about this? If anyone got a PC, we'll spark up Parsec, and we'll play some freaking tournament fighters or whatever it was called.
He wants to beat us up so bad that
I know. Oh, Clank, do you want in?
In an NES fighting game? Yo, whatever.
you
Oh,
good,
I-
you good, Shinjay. I'm just messing with you.
Clank,
No.
do you want in? Yes, no?
Now I know what time you wake up to play Power Rangers for rank. I'll be
Listen,
up
I just did that on a whim today. He really wants to take my medals. I just got the platinum. Let me live.
I want to get the elite. So
Like, I
give him
like the
elite.
first match, I'm like, alright, I'm half asleep. Let me wake up, play some Battle for the Grid. Shinjay, oh god. I started laughing because I knew it was over. I knew it was over.
I was sandbagging a couple of matches.
Nah, cause I'm sorry, you can keep fighting.
like the one thing I would never do first thing in the morning is try and play like a fast-paced fighting game because I would just
To be honest, like low-key,
I'd be bleary-eyed and be like, what is going like Maxiboost On is coming out in
Maxiboost
2 months, give or take, and like I'd love to play that in the
I really
morning,
would hope
but
there's another Climax Heroes too.
I cannot because my brain can't handle it in the morning.
I woke up. I put rank on because there's a rumor that if you want to get easy coins, you get
Excellent
Easy
brain.
farming? Oh, and okay.
7 in the morning, and then you'll fight people that are like really low rank, and that's what happens today. Like, that's
俺に
that
切れないものはな
I'm at
then
platinum
the
now.
minute I saw one of my homeboys like on, that's when I turned off the game. I was like, alright, I'm done. I'll play tomorrow morning.
Look, man. I'll let you do that. You know what I'm saying? Beat me up.
Let's put it like this. Like, if you take the sound from my character, I will subscribe.
I lost, man. I lost. I can't stop the
I'll
podcast.
play my main team. I'll play the characters that suck.
You playing City Wars? It's City Wars.
So I'll give you $5. I'll give you $5 for the substitution. If I win, then no, I don't have to not. After that.
My guy, why do you want to beat me up so bad? Look, I'll play you later.
If you beat me, I'll sub to your channel and I'll just die.
Look at this.
Oh no, you know what? I'll sub to your channel and I'll give 2 people a sub to your channel.
Look at this. Look at this man right now.
$15 right there.
He wants this fight. I'll fight him with.
Nah, man, put on the podcast.
No, we gotta do it live.
Next week.
Everybody's gonna get slapped.
Next week.
Okay, next week we'll see the battle for the grid.
Next week is where we're all
Note
down.
to self: do not buy Battle for the Grid until after next week. I must keep an excuse and my virginity intact.
It's $10. It's $10
He
on
said
PlayStation.
next week.
It's $10 on the PSN.
I mean, stop hurting my friend.
Yeah, I know he wanna fight for real, like, bro. He wants free coins for that rank.
Oh no, I can't get coins in
Yeah, I know. That is down the tree, man. Look.
I won't use it.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, there's a
But then I'll be mad if you ain't using it.
Unless I say myself. Yeah.
So anyway, I wanted to get the complimentary game, but I might as well just like wait until a new one comes out.
Yeah.
Boom. Well, at this stage, we have no idea if there's one even in development, so there might not be one.
Joe, you know what's weird?
Yeah.
They didn't make a Bat Ride for PS4.
Right?
Yeah, you did.
They did?
They
A
did.
newer one,
Genesis.
a newer one. A newer
Yeah,
one.
Genesis. Genesis
But,
was
I mean, like a newer one.
Right, yeah, not
That's
a
the
new
one that was on PS3 and Vita, so...
Didn't Genesis get didn't get on PS4?
It did get on PS4.
Yeah.
It did?
Yeah.
It did.
It just... Yeah. I don't know that there was a reason to get it on PS4, but...
Yeah, because I got...
That's entirely different.
One. I got the rare one, the one that had like the song music.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
It had it on Amazon for $30, and I freaking ordered it on PS3.
I'm sorry, cause I'm not hitting the rematch button, cause like I'm checking a lot of things right now, so my apologies.
Oh, was there a Power Ranger tournament today?
Nah, you said there wasn't.
Or this is second. Oh no, this is second. It's second.
But shoot. So as we talk about adaptions, okay.
Right. Back to what we were talking about.
Honestly, there's ways you can do it, but there's a lot of ways they can mess it up. The one thing I don't want them to do is stupidly try to MMPR.
Oh yeah.
Don't do that.
I'm
had
just
enough
saying,
of
but
Mighty Morphin.
my two, since I haven't done it yet, my two main candidates would be O's or 0-1.
0-1's honestly an easy one to do too.
Exact 0-1 I feel like would be the best right now because it is the start of a new era.
It's a very easy.
And there's a lot of homages to the originals. I mean, you would probably have to change the shot riser to something else, but...
That's a toy.
They're done.
Nerf it. Nerf for
Yeah,
nothing.
maybe. But you, like, turn the shot riser into the new. But then you would have kids trying to punch
That'd be fine. It's styrofoam.
And hey, what better way to learn than childhood that you shouldn't punch bullets, right?
I guess that's one way to do it.
I am making fireworks so bad.
She could hurt herself, and that would be a very valuable lesson.
Alright,
To
so
paraphrase one scene from Terry Pratchett's Hogfather.
The cool thing about Zero, you could do the whole like robots trying to kill humanity, but the theme is simple enough to really make it whatever.
yeah, it's just robots. You know what? Now that we're on the subject, Cougar. Let's talk Cougar. Let's talk Cougar.
The only way you could do Cougar is if you were making it a...
No, not an adaptation. Just
Oh, okay. Because like Cougar's one of the very few where I would not want an adaptation because I think it stands too well on its own.
Yeah, no.
After watching, I sort of agree. I want to talk about it. Shinjay, have you watched South Factory? Have you watched Cougar?
The new South Factory release?
Yeah, the South Factory don't.
I watch anything Sentai or...
Well, it's in Japanese. It's just the official subs. An official release, like approved by Toei and whatnot.
no.
We need a more hitter to.
I watched everything on YouTube.
I got you. Well, I would say, so, watch South Factory stuff.
Shout out to Fuku for new voiceover.
But right, oh yeah, Cougar. Cougar was good. Cougar was very good. It's not.
Hey boys.
It's not as action heavy. It's definitely not as action heavy. It's a lot more drama. That's fine. But Cougar was good.
Is this your first time watching Cougar?
Yeah, I knew of Cougar. I watched like stuff of Cougar.
That's fine.
Until
And the official release makes sense.
so like yeah. Cougar, man. Yo, like Godai is a goat.
Yeah.
Cool dude. Anything
He's
for a
a
smile,
cool
man.
guy.
Anything for a smile, man. Godai, man. Godai is cool. Now I see why people were upset when Onodera showed up. I see why. I understand why. But they're two separate people, my guy. Two separate people. I like Onodera. I do.
No, it's fine to like Onodera. He's
like, he's a different character. I say, to me, he carried the mantle decently. Oh, I'm not playing here. My bad, cause I guess. You got the Gentok. Oh, cool. Yeah, Cougar. Alright, Craig, I know you want to get into this. The original show writer, Ichigo, and Cougar. I'll let you do the comparisons. I'll let you talk about both. Have fun, buddy. Have fun.
Like, what do you mean? Where do you...
You're just throwing this on him. Echo doesn't want to do any of the work. Echo's out of words. He's just like, here, Bragg, you talk about it.
Echo's kind of...
They're really different.
Not like, just
one of the reasons I like Cougar so much is because it is so different. It totally changes the entire writer paradigm in a huge way. Like
no
up
longer
until
is everyone a
Cougar.
cyborg.
Well, yeah, for starters. Although there's
not that many drag out fights in Cougar. He's like, I'm going in, taking you out.
Yeah,
or he gets blapped. Like he'll get it
the
handles
Gongi
its
with the
formula.
hammer.
He
tore him up.
The hammer.
So many good fights. Like that, not every fight is a great fight, but most fights are great when they get to them. But it does a great job using its formula of 2-episode couplets really well. So first episode, Cougar goes in, tries to fight the Grongi, gets his ass beat. And then second episode, he comes back for round 2 and just no sells. Or the fights are just great because there's that sense of dramatic. You're never quite sure if Cougar's gonna make it out this time because the Grongi are bonkers. Like, and he got beat up last episode. Can he really manage it a second time? So it does a great job of that.
The last drag out fight, man, they literally.
It's the final fight with Ndagaba Zeba is a work of art. It is very probably the best fight in all of Kamen, final fight in all of Kamen Rider. It is near the top.
At least in like, it's definitely not flashy. No, it is just two guys beating the shit out of each other.
But for raw, poignant, like meaningful fights,
yes, no, it is very
that's what makes it good.
Epic, and you feel every single one of those punches.
And like before he even went to do it, he was riding through the ring, he's talking to people, saying thank you and everything. Oh, look.
No, the episode right before it where everything's really confusing because they're like, oh, there's been like a time skip or whatever. Yeah, where he low-key, he low-key loses and they just don't show the fight where that happened. Which is really cool too, but I was really bedazzled by it the first time. But the second time I watched it, I was like, oh, yeah, exactly. But it works in hindsight because of just the entire, so good. I cannot sing Kuga's praises higher. It's a great show.
And that was okay. Whereas the original Soul Rider, he was like,
I have no remorse for the Pokemon Grongi, but he deserved it.
It was so funky. It was like Adam West Batman Cappy, but it was good. And when Ichigo was fighting him and Neo, and they were fighting, and the cheese music playing, they were throwing hands with the cheese music playing. Also, Taki and Ichigo are definitely the secondary for this season. Definitely.
For sure.
Even though Nigo became a thing and there were technically two writers, Taki was the secondary. Taki, man. When he left at the last episode, I was like, dang, man.
Ichigo might as well have been a secondary writer. I mean, he got upgrades throughout the series.
He sure did. Yo, the anti-Grongi bullets.
Yeah.
He's also got that personal investment towards the end with the Rose Grongi, whose name eludes me at the moment.
Yeah.
All the Grongi names are goofy. I can remember them like on really good days, but that's not very many.
I think Ichigo got the name like B4 or something.
Yeah, something like that, because it's one of the early ones that gets revealed. How about the arc of the Bat Grongi? How about the arc of that character? He goes from 0 to, well, still a 0, but
no, you still suck. Now you die. You should have died
although
a long time ago, man.
He did get the level up in badass, which was cool, and then gets promptly bodied.
And then we got Kuga versus Ichigo, technically, because that Grongi was essentially a Showa, right?
Oh yeah,
my gosh, I loved the bike. Oh my gosh, special shout outs to bike fights and how those are no longer a thing
because regulations and all that good stuff.
Yeah, you can't use vehicular damage in a kid's series.
Yeah. Oh well.
All that good stuff.
And I get that. I get it. I'm not happy about it, but I get it. Friggin' cool.
It was like, hey, say versus show. He's like, let me show you why. New gen, go like, hey. Yo, like, I didn't like his ass.
It's special. We've been forsook. I'm sorry, Clank, I couldn't do Baron justice. Please don't leave me.
Fine, me more. But
if he comes back, you need to give him a chance to play because I don't think he's done.
Yeah. Kuga's great. Watch Kuga. Can't wait for Shout Factory's next
Yeah, honestly, I have no idea. I would hope they just keep going with the Aether Riders.
Was like
X8?
It's not X8. No, not like strongly enough. It's just like when people were surprised that X8 is on the list. Like I think apparently when you look at it's like Ichigo, Kuga, and then for some reason X8.
That's odd. I mean, I would love an official release of X8 because X8 is my jam every day, all day, every day. Like I can do watch X8 20 times.
Apparently, the next one I think it's supposed to be a fan favorite. So we'll see. It might be done.
Wait, TV has Kamen Rider stuff? I thought it was only TV.
It's using the Shout Factory
yeah, it's using the Shout Factory
yeah.
On Tubi.
Yes.
Yeah, it's an official release, and there's a bunch of streaming sites that are now using it.
So Tubi TV right now, I think it has
Ichigo and Kuga. So does Bird. That's how I watch my Rider.
We are in a Kamen Rider. We are not just Kamen Rider. We are in a Toku Renaissance right now. Again, thank you. We just took, gold in tangent, but
sadness. But yeah, man.
I can't.
Tubi TV and Verve, they have.
I get going to Kuga, Ichigo and then Kuga, but if they're gonna do the Aether Riders, I would like them to just go in order. I can understand them not, but that's right. That's just me.
I just know the next one is going to be a fanfiction. So, we'll see.
That doesn't really narrow it down much. How many seasons of Kamen Rider were like outright stinkers that nobody liked?
Like one.
Which one would you say that is?
We all
what
know
do you
which
think?
one. We all know which one it is. It's Kamen Rider Blue.
Oh God, I'm coughing.
Yeah, no, the Blade series sucked. Blade he just left in the middle of the episode constantly with no explanation. He just left in the middle of the episode and just left all his friends to do the work.
And then his secondary writer, man. Secondary writer's a jerk.
The secondary was a complete asshole sometimes. Constantly yelling about the bullshit that he was bullying, and then Blade just fucking left. I mean, the secondary was in his full right, but yeah, I can see how he's kind of an asshole.
This is a very biased review.
Yo, done though. Real talk.
Yes?
Blaze's second string rider or Kaiza?
Yes!
Oh, okay. Which is worse? Kaiza, 100%.
How dare you?
That is charm. That is charm, though.
How dare you disrespect Kaiza like that? How can
you, I just don't understand why Dunn has a mad-on for Kaiza. I just don't get it.
He's an asshole!
Alright.
He's perfect.
Exactly.
Okay.
You don't have anyone like him anymore.
Flawless.
Why is it bad that I don't like someone being an asshole? Why is that a bad thing?
I'm sorry.
Because he's perfect for the series he's in.
Okay, it's time, boys. We're
also, hey, quick question before we end this.
Well, we're not ending it. It's a short episode.
No, not end. Like, move on. Okay, go for it.
Okay, go ahead.
No, we still got an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Look,
would you say Godai Yusuke is a Gary Stu?
No.
What? Who said that?
No.
Who said that?
Okay, first of all, I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
True.
Because everyone would say no. Tendo is Gary Stu, and I still like him as a character because I don't think he's doing bad. I'm just wondering.
But he's not.
He's literally
Gary Stu wouldn't get bodied every other episode.
He gets bodied constantly.
He literally dies.
And comes back.
He literally dies. Gary Stews don't do that.
He said we talking about Blade.
I don't know if this is
my apology. I'm not mean to offend because, again, put this out first. I love Cook as hell. Just wondering, would you call it that? Because I guess I'm missing something wrong because technically he's...
Would we call him a Gary Stu? No.
Okay.
So,
where did it come from? Easy question.
Okay.
I don't know if this is I wonder what you guys think of this comparison. I kind of compared Kuga, they're not the same character at all, but he's kind of like Goku, where he gets beat, but he just keeps getting stronger.
Early
you know
Goku, yes. Early Goku, yes.
Yeah, early Goku.
I will give you early Goku.
Like OG Dragon Ball Goku.
That's what I mean, early Goku.
In the sense that he has to keep coming up with new and more involved ways to take on his opponents.
Right.
Yeah.
It does run on similar logic. I can grant that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. OG Goku.
I don't know. I was
Not
just thinking about
Goku.
Kugo one day, and I was like, why does he remind me of Goku?
Because as long as you watch the OG Dragon Ball, I'll let that go. You good. Now,
Alright.
now's the fun part of today's episode. We're going back in time, boys.
How far back?
Old
Are
school
we using
back.
the time tunnel?
Yes.
Or quantum leap?
Hey, Shinjay.
What's up?
We talking Streets of Rage. Streets of Rage.
I meant to get that this weekend, but I didn't.
I know you played it. I know you got far in it. I know you beat it. Give us the Streets of Rage review, my guy.
Game's fire, and you might have DLC, and Max, and
Oh, the newer version. She's essentially Ronda Rousey.
So some dude's like, oh, she's inspired by the female cop from Police Academy. I was like, bro,
She died. That is Ronda Rousey.
I was like, no one knows what Police Academy is. Like, if you guys like that, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, if you were to compare her to the blonde chick with the last season of Police Academy, I mean, for that time.
Yes, sir.
No one's gonna know that. No one's gonna know that reference. But you say Ronda Rousey,
Yeah, it's perfect.
that was the first thing that came out of my mouth when she came out. I was like, yo.
I will say the character doesn't have for Streets of Rage. Love it.
They should have kept.
Especially Blaze. They made Blaze Fielding look gorgeous.
They should have kept her first design.
With the red leather jacket?
Nah.
The other one without the jacket. Oh, Sherry's a new character. She fights a lot like Skate.
Yeah, she's basically Skate without the Skate.
Is Skate in there?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Both versions, Streets of Rage 2 and 3. Oh yeah.
That's my jam.
Yes, sir.
The game's fire. I hope that they add 4-player co-op.
I do as well.
I hope that's a thing.
It does have like LAN or like
local
single console 3 or 4.
It's 4-player.
Yeah, 4.
So if you have like Parsec,
I don't know why they. Yeah.
If you have Parsec and the game online PC version, have fun, because Sega does that in their streams as well. So it's all good. It's all good. But yo, Streets of bro, beat 'em ups, bro. Beat 'em ups. I am so glad we're getting good beat 'em ups, man.
Yeah.
The River City games are coming out again. They're redoing those.
Yeah, no,
like re-releasing those.
Long drought.
Yo, shoutouts to me and Kamen Rider playing.
Yo, yeah, we did play. This man Shinjay. I was like a backpack. I was getting carried throughout that whole thing. I ain't gonna lie here. I was dying a lot in
It was funny. I was like, yo, slide tech. He's like, what? I'm like, slide tech.
He's literally sliding with Max the whole time. With the boss in the corner. I'm just like, dude.
That was funny, bro. I was like, quarter, bro. Anti-air, super. Throw you across the streets, run, slide.
Does anyone have that one enemy they hate in beat 'em ups that just waits for you to do something, hits you one time and then back up again? Like oh god, do I hate that?
That shit was. Yo,
that is so annoying, man.
I forgot to upload that video.
Does anyone have any fond memories of beat 'em ups from back in the day?
Absolutely.
Frag.
I did not play too many beat 'em ups, so not me.
I spent a disproportionate amount of my youth in arcades, so Yes. I still am waiting for a home console release of the Aliens vs. Predator side-scrolling beat 'em up. Loved that game.
Shinjay, do you remember that game? I do not.
Yes.
Y'all discuss this. Inform me about the game because I don't remember.
So it's
TMNT Turtles in Time. Kazan, yes indeed.
That's an excellent example. Yeah. It's God. What was the X-Men one called?
The 8-player X-Men? I think it's just called X-Men. I know it got a PS4 re-release. That's also 8-player. Not PS4, PS3 re-release. My bad.
I got you.
I didn't enjoy the X-Men, but like the one from '97, yeah, the one from '97.
Yeah, you play X-Men 1, that when you go to the arcade, the first thing you hear is Robert's Brunson.
Yo. Bro, beat him up. I'm so glad they came back.
Yo, the Simpsons beat 'em up.
Yeah,
I remember the Simpsons. I played a ton of the Simpsons beat 'em up.
Dude, you're talking about it. Bro, like, why does the Simpsons have a game for everything?
Because they're the Simpsons.
Exactly. It's like,
Better yet, why does the Simpsons have a beat 'em up that's a really, really good beat 'em up? Like, holy crap, is that a good beat 'em up?
Oh, I didn't. My bad. I didn't know you were my bad. Bart combos all day.
I mean, sorry about that, Kuzan, but I was aiming for frag, but you kind of just walked in.
We said Bart combos all day. So, I need the beat 'em up to come back inside. I still remember.
Beyblades.
That was my dream. Good old Scalpel. Like, yo. The Streets of Rage games were just... They were...
Super Armor!
Then the Final Fight games? The Final Fight games were...
Also, related to Streets of Rage, I highly recommend Streets of Rage Remake, which is free. Basically, it's like Streets of Rage 4 before Streets of Rage 4, and using like Streets of Rage 3 mechanics kind of mixed with Streets of Rage 2. It's on PC. I highly recommend it. You can find it by looking up Streets of Rage Remake, and you're pretty much set at that point.
Gotcha.
Really good. I'm gonna die.
So anybody got a
plan?
Not just beat 'em ups, but like in terms of like classic games, up a love play that you'll just pick up and play.
Frag, for love of God, don't die. Just run, Frag. I mean, not Frag. Echo, run, run! Damn it.
River City Ransom, and I'm so glad that those games keep getting releases. But what I'd really like to see another Earthworm Jim.
Have you seen the new Jay and Silent Bob fighting, not fighting game, beat 'em up game? That's essentially
What?
River City Ransom.
What?
Yeah.
Jay and Silent Bob got a beat 'em up?
They have a beat 'em up.
Nobody told me about this. Why was I not informed?
They have a beat 'em up, and it's essentially River
Is it
City
Blunt
Ransom.
Man and Chronic?
No, it's just Jay and Silent Bob. I think it's something about they're like in the mall. They're in the mall. And
I'm gonna have to look into that.
It's essentially River City Ransom, dude. It's essentially River City Ransom. Bro. It's even in the old 8-bit River City style, man. It's just, oh my god, it is so stupid.
The River City Ransom games, by the way, do keep getting re-released, like on mobile platforms. Namely, like the 3DS got 2 or 3 of them. Including a fantasy one, which revolved around using disposable items all the time. It was pretty rad.
There was a River City Ransom spin-off of it. One of the characters that came out, not River City, not Queenie O'Yule. I don't know the name of the spin-off. And then the sports games too, they were just like, hey,
yeah. River City Dodgeball is great.
River City Basketball, man. All you doing is just like beating the crap out of each other and trying to do sports.
Yes. I don't know how I was able to juke out of that. I'm not complaining.
I am.
But I can understand why you'd be upset. That thing does not care about my feelings at all.
There's so many questions.
Yo, tangentially related, we're getting R-Type Final 2. I still haven't gotten over that. I love R-Type. Scrolling shooter.
Okay.
But R-Type Final was on the PS2 and was like everything great about R-Type in one game.
I have 9 HP. I am not dead yet.
Oh, Echo. There will be vengeance this day, Echo.
I got beat up. I got it. You have a bite back.
Yo, Earthworm Jim. So, Frank, I know you got soccer. How was soccer?
It's pretty okay, actually. I was going into it with really, really managed expectations because I had read some very middling reports when it came out in Japan, but it's pretty okay. I mean, it's a lot of the relationship stuff is overwrought and frankly kind of corny and dumb, but entertainingly corny and dumb. So it's
alright, that's good. So what was, like, did you finish the game at all?
I haven't finished the game yet. I'm about halfway through now. I'm on chapter 4. I think there's 8 chapters, excluding post-game content. But it's like it plays like a Muso or Dynasty Warriors title. Nothing super complicated there. For the actual action sequences, the rest is you walking around, talking to your harem. I mean, troop of...
No,
it's a harem.
It's absolutely a harem. Speaking with your harem... and doing harem type harem activities.
Basically, you're the protagonist of your own anime.
Yes, you are. But the mocapped character action, like for some of the reactions, are so over the top and hilarious. Like, so there's this one girl who's like this lowly ninja, and you go to the door of her room and you knock on it, and she's like, gives you what sounds like the start of a password, and you have a couple different options, and if you answer with the one that sounds kind of like a password response, she's like, password accepted, and he's just like, yes! Yes! It's great. Just like I had to pause the game because I was chuckling so hard at this man just
Hold on. Time out. Did you just say what's soccer? Someone informed us.
It's okay. It's okay.
I thought you said console war. I know what Sakura War is. It's a train thing. Is it a train thing?
Yes, it is a train thing.
Hold on.
Absolutely.
It's a bit late, but I want to clarify.
Hold on.
It is a train thing in the sense that there is steam-powered stuff. Yes.
There's robot in it, right? I know that thing.
Hold on, Shinjay. I need you to take out the Master Morpher and handle this man Blaze real quick. He on some stuff.
I
need
just
you
want to say,
take out the Master Morpher and handle Blaze real quick. He was a putty that need to be stopped.
Alright, Ecto phase activate.
He said Ecto phase activate.
There we go.
There's no train thing. Let me search it up right now. Yeah, it's no train thing.
Yeah, I'm about to send, what's the
It looks pretty damn old, though.
The animal name?
I'm about to send Kirby back to you, man.
God, no, God, please, that's too much.
I don't know.
That's a perfect response.
That's, count up your sins time is what that
And
is.
then we're gonna lock you up in a freaking room with no
I had that combo.
No windows, nothing. You just gonna lock you in there, and you can keep on hearing the freaking theme song of Master.
Oh my god.
I think that's a war crime. So let's not be in violation of the Geneva Convention, please. Thank you.
I have to add this.
All Purvis is gonna do is dance like he does in the intro.
He said Blaze gonna sit to the blue line where they play nothing but basketball.
I mean, it's pretty good. Let me give you one. I think it's a train battle simulation or something. I heard it one. I never actually checked it out.
He said it's at the train.
It looked too tactical for me, so I might have skipped it. Let me see.
But explain what Soccer Wars is to Blaze.
And then we'll go in Mystic next to Chill and whatever.
Yo, don't shit on that show. It was
That's a reference.
okay.
Yeah, I used to call
Mutant
that
tattooed
show.
teenagers from Beverly Hills, though.
Samurai Network Squad or whatever.
Oh, Gridman, the Gridman thing. Super Cyber Samurai Squad Gridman.
Superhuman.
Ah, damn it, Basha! You were so close to stealing that!
Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad, yes.
Gridman.
I think. Something like that.
Yeah, it was a Gridman thing.
Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go?
But
Yes.
I love Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go.
Gesundheit.
Please watch Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go.
That was a good show. I had fun with it.
you'll have Joey Lawrence in the room like, whoa, that's my brother.
Hey. Watch Guyver.
Alright, so
David
now that,
Hayter's
have we all
Guyver.
recovered from Blaze derailing our entire train? Are we all back up? Have we picked ourselves up?
Brad,
out of the dirt?
continue with Soccer Wars, man. And then
So it's, yeah, the game's pretty okay. I don't know that I would blow $60 on it anytime soon.
That
I
new
would.
one? Yeah. I would wait.
But it's not.
I would wait for a price drop.
Yeah, it's hardly a bad game. Like, it's been shit on, and I'm like, I don't really think it deserves it, because its presentation is actually pretty reasonable. Admittedly, I don't have a ton of experience with the series. I've only played one other to completion, and that was the one we actually got in the West on PS2, which was, I think, 4 or 5. I don't remember now. I played a bit of a fan translation of 1, and wound up giving that up because of some reason. I don't remember what the reason was, and that was, I think, on the Saturn, so I was emulating it anyway.
I think a Saturn had 1 to 3. If I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
And I think I contemplated trying 4, or whatever the one right before the PS2 one that we got was, and I never got around to it. But it's, I mean, I was at first thrown by the character designs, because I was expecting the ones from the older games, but it's the guy who did Bleach, and they grow on you.
Kubo.
yeah.
They grow on you very quickly. They feel right at home.
Also, the Persona
special-
character designer was also
yeah.
on there too.
Yeah, the guy who did the soundtrack, by the way, is absolutely excellent. Totally superb soundtrack. It's by the same guy who did the soundtracks for G Gundam, I think Gao Gaga, a bunch of other shows that have absolutely top-notch soundtracks. So it's really good soundtrack. The mech designs I absolutely adore. They're fantastic. I would
Do they
buy
look like
model kits of these.
upgraded Zaku units or actually?
They look like the Kobus. They look like the Sakura Wars units. The newer ones are the new generation ones, and there's a couple old and a couple newer generation ones in the mix. The newer generation ones look really sleek.
Yeah, they're not overly complicated. Great.
Yeah, they're not overly complicated. No, there is not massive amounts of dribble on their designs, but they still have a lot of character, which is nice. So all of them feel really unique. But yeah, it's kind of like the action sequences play pretty much like a Muso title. you've got a like a bare bones one. You've got like a dodge button, which allows you to go into like a time slow if you do a perfect dodge. So there's some like timing mechanics. You get like finisher attacks when you do that, as well as like actual Muso attack equivalents. So it's pretty decent. The one sticking point I've had so far with the action sequences is sometimes it's obnoxious to fight the aerial enemies, but you get used to it really quickly.
Did they add the lock on? Because I know the lock on is supposed to be added.
There is lock on. There is lock on. And it does help a lot, but there are a bunch of enemies on the screen at any given time, so sometimes it can get hairy trying to attack one specific enemy. But, boss fights that I've done so far have been pretty engaging. Nothing super crazy, but pretty rad. So yeah, no, the game's decent. Definitely not for $60 again, but good. Like worth getting on sale for sure.
Shot.
With the rifle of love. Oh no, that's a crazy mix song.
What is that? What is that weapon called? Is it just a kunai gun?
I don't know. I don't know the name of his gun actually. I have no idea.
Well, it's a gun axe.
Kunai axe gun.
What?
You asking about a top of the weapon?
Yeah.
What's kunai axe gun?
Okay.
It's Lily.
Sorry to interrupt.
No problem.
Yo, I'm about to head out.
Alright, so
that's fine.
real quick, Shinjay.
Yes.
Plug. Do the plug.
What plug?
Plug your stuff, man.
You're gonna leave.
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
That was part of a bit.
Right.
That's part of a
That was
skit.
part of a bit. It doesn't count.
Do it again.
Alright. So, before anything, I just want to say thank you for having me. I know we joked around and
That's all good, man.
a lot of stuff. But we spoke on some topics that were really good, and that's what's up. Like the whole Kamen Rider coming to America and stuff like that. That's really good. As always, I want to thank you, Echo, for having me, and especially the Echo crew. Riders of the Storm, right?
Riders of the Grid. Come
Grid.
on, bro.
Grid.
Come on, bro.
My bad.
Riders of the Storm is something else entirely.
Riders
Yes.
of the Storm. Isn't that from Need for Speed Underground 2, man? That song, man. Snoop Dogg.
Jeez, man. You call me out like that?
Love that song, man.
Yo, season 2 though, Riders of the Storm. But anyway, I just want to, like I said, just want to say thank you. Very humble people.
We chilling, bro.
Very chill.
All good.
We're just a bunch of dudes hanging out, talking Toku. That's all we are.
Oh yeah.
Essential.
But no, I just wanted to say, if you play Battle for the Grid or Grand Blue Fantasy,
That'll be next week.
He's gonna beat us up next week, man.
Well, he's volunteered to join us, so we can be hospitable hosts.
Toku. Oh no!
And let him beat the shit out of us.
We're gonna be just punching back.
No,
basically.
dude. No,
Nice.
he's just scared to get this game and get bodied. He's just scared. It's no big deal.
Well, I'm just saying, like I host tournaments for that game every Saturday.
Yeah.
Follow me on Twitter, CGN_Shinjay. I do have a Twitch. I stream on there. Same name. CGN _Shinjay. We also do Grand Blue Fantasy Versus if you play that game and you like that anime life.
Yes, sir.
We play that. I'm a Percival. I play Percival. So.
Oh no. He got the combos.
Got the movesets. Other than that, I do have like my chill days where I'll play Streets of Rage or totally rely on, the non-viewer games. I play the non-viewer games. Hey man, I don't care, Yeah. I know I like to chill, man. I can't always be like playing like Streets of Rage or Power Rangers or Tekken. I like to chill, man. And that totally reliable delivery service, that game's fire, man. It's like playing Gang Beasts, but you're not playing Gang Beasts.
Yeah.
You're like, alright.
It's like Sandbox, but it's funny. They have up to 4 people online or locally.
See, that's what makes it even more fun.
Yeah, man, okay, so like, quick description about the game. Like, let's say like you have a delivery to do. It's on the other side of the city, and it has to be like one of those this canister that if you touch it blows up. So I was playing online because I was showcasing the game, and this guy's like, "Hey, get on the airplane." So I'm like, "All right, cool." So I'm holding the canister, and I'm on the airplane. We're driving, and all of a sudden the dude hits the tree, and the plane blows up. You just see my body flying. I mean, you don't die in the game, but you know, this was like just flying in the air. It was so funny, man.
Gotcha. Yo, I'll look it up. It sounds fun.
I'm definitely going to stream this one indie game that Nintendo showcased. It's called Super Mash, but I got it on PS4.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. It's like takes a bunch of gaming genres and like mix them together. So you can have a platformer with the RPG or like the shooter joint, but then you're just like hopping on enemies and
yeah.
And it's all sounds real fun.
It's fun. Like I made a Metroidvania type RPG. It was pretty dope. It was pretty fire.
Oh,
I'll be streaming that because that's one of my sponsored streams. Like I have to stream it.
Gotcha.
So tomorrow I'll probably stream. I was supposed to stream it today, but I was like, "Yo, it's Mother's Day, man. I can't stream it." They're like, "Alright, we'll stream it tomorrow."
Yes, sir.
But no, like I said, again, thank you guys. That's my plug, and y'all have a good night.
You too, man.
Have a good night.
Shout outs to CGN Shinjay.
Thanks for joining us today, man.
Yeah, if there's no announcement for another Kamen Rider game, because I have a bad habit of, like, if I buy Climax Fighters and all of a sudden there's like Climax Fighter 2 coming, I'm like, God damn it.
So, well, there was already a Climax Fighters 2.
Don't worry, Scramble doesn't have online, so we come back to this one.
Yeah, Scramble, you can't do Scramble online.
Otherwise, they'd be catching the work with Shadow.
Ooh, I should check to see if Yuzu can emulate that.
Yeah. But
Switch emulation, boys.
If anything, like if you guys have a PC and Parsec, you can play some old school Wii U Japanese Kamen Rider games.
Yo, I'm down for that.
Big facts, man.
I'm down for that anytime.
I definitely gotta upgrade my stuff though, so that's not for me. That won't be for a while. So
before I go, let me tell you something. Those games are broken. You play Kabuto, you put someone in the corner, you go 1, 2, 3, right there, kick, reset. 1, 2, 3.
Right up.
Yo, the Climax Heroes games are bonkers. Like the amount of raw nonsense you can do is just so dumb.
So janky.
Didn't Double have like a really dumb Luna combo he could do, where he just like would sit like halfway across the arena and just whap you with his hands over and over? Yeah, it had tight timing, but I played against a guy. What was that? That PS3 program you could use. That no, what was it called? Basically, you could land through the PS3, and that's how you did like Monster Hunter online with people.
I know what you're talking about, but
I don't remember what it's called. It's been years since I used it.
Monster Hunter, what was it, Frontier, right? You had Japanese time to play on that. I remember that. I know exactly what you're talking about. I just don't know the name. But I know what.
Yeah, but you could do like any multiplayer game you could use that had one of those scenarios where you had to be like in the same room. Ad hoc party.
It starts with an M. That's what,
ad hoc. It was ad hoc party, and you could. I did that, and the guy just bodied me like 5 matches in a row doing that. It was really fun. I played a ton of Gundam versus Gundam Next Plus on that. That was great times.
I'll get him a PC soon, so once I decide what build I want, because I can get one right now on $800 and then make sure I can upgrade it afterwards if I need to upgrade it. But I'm probably just gonna wait, like maybe another 2 weeks or so, and just get the one for $1,000. You know, and just the PSP emulator, PPSSPP, will run on a friggin' toaster, so you'll be fine. Oh, yeah, I know that.
Like whatever build you do, if it's
The only
$1,000,
problem
you'll
is
be
that
fine.
toasters generally don't have screens.
Smart toasters.
I have the PSP.
You can run Doom on that.
I have the PSP emulator on my phone.
You can run Doom on
yeah.
anything, right?
Yeah, you can run the
yeah.
PSP emulator on phone. Yeah. I've done it a couple times. So I gotta play Dempsey and play some of your again.
Alright, my dudes, y'all have a good night.
You too, man.
Thanks for showing up, bro.
I'll come by tomorrow.
Alright. Shinjay has left the building. I kind of want to go on my villain tangent again, but I really don't want to. This is great. I don't know. I know it's essentially one of those things where like opinion, you know.
Yeah, I personally say you can't judge until
The final, yeah, exactly. When the story's complete, that's when you give it the full. Yes, sir. Since I'm kind of stuck on the subject, I don't know why.
No, it's fine. If you want to talk about it, you can talk about it. It's your show.
Well, yeah, but just give me like your top 5, like villains, all time.
Oh, okay.
I'll be right back. Just go ahead and do it though. I'll be right back.
Okay, well,
That's a hard one.
that is. Do I want to go by villains I like or villains I just completely despise?
Yes.
Yes. Wait, what are we talking about? I'm totally
Villains.
missing. Oh,
Villains, top
villain.
5 villains.
Any limit?
I guess from anything. Any villain from anything.
Your top 5 villains for you.
Oh, damn it, how'd I say this? I mean...
Okay, I only really have one that I absolutely despise beyond all recognition. So, but
Are you gonna say Kaisa again?
no, it's not Kaiza.
Thank you.
Kaiza, as much as I want to regret it, Kaiza is still a writer and he still fought monsters, so he can't so he's not classified as a villain. So.
Okay.
He's an asshole, but not a villain.
I would definitely say he's a villain, because he's the source of like all the antagonism in that series.
You do realize there are a bunch of zombies trying to, destroy humanity, right?
Yeah, except for the ones that aren't.
Well, yeah, there
And
are ones
he's
that aren't, but
murdering
there are
them.
a lot more that do.
Yeah, but
He doesn't murder any of them. He gets murdered
yeah,
by one
but
of them.
daily reminder: the Orphanox only live for like 2 or 3 years on the outside anyway. Like the candle that burns brightest burns out twice as fast, or whatever they've got going on. So like the Orphanox were, and plus there's the internecine conflict that they have that they showed a bunch of times where they don't all agree.
Fill me in real quick. What happened?
Nobody has said a single villain.
We're just discussing villains. Okay.
Just gonna throw in Maleficent first,
Okay, I guess I'll start with my one villain I absolutely despise beyond all others. Kefka. He's an asshole. I hate him.
I know, it's just, to me, it's
We
like,
talked about him before.
yeah. To me, when someone goes, this villain is top tier, like, they're in the upper echelon of villain tiers, it's just like, can you really be so sure when the story isn't done yet? You know what I mean?
I need definition of parameters at that point.
Exactly.
What are your criteria?
Exactly. It's too vague.
Yeah. So it's like that's why honestly a lot of people was like, no, look, he ain't there yet. That's why a lot of people was like, even if you think about it in terms of like pure Cat, get in here. My bad. Like, even if you think in terms of like pure anime, dude hasn't earned his stripes yet. There's some characters that ain't earned their stripes to be like top tier.
Oh no, I got the perfect one. I think I finally got someone. Go for it first.
Like even in terms, even if you think of like, oh hey, it's nostalgic reasons, like why you like something, or yeah, like even if you think like, oh, you only like them because of nostalgia, they're not well written at all. They're just like, no, it's just like no. Even if nostalgia comes into play, these guys have earned their stripes. They've already been through their end game. They've had their story. They don't need like a crazy background or anything, you know. So they don't need no crazy backstory or any of that. They were evil for the sake of being evil. So if you think just because they don't have like some backstory, or they weren't like built up as the story went on, that they kind of suck. No, bro. Nah.
No.
I don't agree with it. It's one of those things where it's like, I get what you guys are saying. Like, the dude he's getting development. He's doing cool things. I will not deny that. But it's at this point where it's like it's still too early, because he's just now earning his wings. He's just now getting his straight. So he's got to like, people get mad at him, like, he made plans some of the henchmen had, where you get to see them. Like, not just like you get to see them, you get to see their motivations. You don't really see that. Maybe I'm
actually right.
No, you're right. He hasn't had a real fight yet, because what's coming up in the anime, like you need to know, and like of him being like a top 5 for me and a couple of people, it's too it's eating at me because it's like you got other villains out there, but people are like, nah, they're mid, bro. They're not getting well at all, but it's like, sometimes you just have to use it for the sake of being needed. If we don't like specify the top 5 of what, like, hey, that's the guy. You're gonna put him in tier with Dr. Doom, the Joker. Freaking Everett is up there in the top 10 for me, because like, dude, he did a lot of manipulation to save him.
And a lot of it served absolutely no purpose whatsoever, other than to be kind of a dick.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Which...
Okay, go first, Frank.
I got nothing.
Stop there, wait, let's see what he's talking about. But like, sometimes you don't really use that. Not every villain.
Like Lex Luthor. He stole 40 cakes, and that's bad.
Is he really stealing that much cake?
That was
the cake thing before Step.
Yeah, that was in like a coloring book, not coloring book from the 60s.
I feel like that.
If you say top 5 anime, he's in the.
I'm sorry, Guzan. That was perfect timing. I'm sorry for that.
Even if you say top 5 anime, I gotta wait for Endgame to like truly decide.
You gotta wait for the world to end, then you make your list.
No, I gotta wait for the end of the series to put it all together. Because if you can't stick the landing with them, then it's just like.
My easy fallback
but
answer will always be
if you just vaguely say top 5, then you're just throwing dirt on like villains like Joker, Doctor Doom, Luthor, friggin' Doc Ock, Green Goblin. Like, that's the thing with me, because I love the hero's journey. I like watching heroes and villains kind of like. I like watching them grow into what they'll ultimately become. I love potential. I love it. But then it's just like, bro, no. And I like I was kind of a dick during the whole Twitter argument, but I was just doing that for fun. I didn't really care too much until.
Okay, what's that buzzing? Hold on. Who's buzzing in the background?
Who's buzzing?
Pretty sure it's Blaze.
Yeah.
It's probably me.
Blaze, dang it.
Yeah,
Is it? What's happening?
There's a buzz coming through. There's something buzzing. Okay, it's gone.
Dang it, Blaze. But and then it's like, some people be like, yo, what do you mean? You're totally missing out on the things he's done. And I'm like, no, I'm not. He hasn't really done much. Sure, he infiltrated. Sure, he set up plans for this. That's cool. I respect that. But he hasn't had his iconic villain moment yet. He's
Here's the thing. If you're already impressed by him with just what he's done right now, and he gets a bigger moment, then I don't know. It's just
like, it's cool, but at the same time, it's just like I want him to have his iconic moment. Is what I'm saying. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I want him to do that big thing that pushes it over the edge. Where like, this guy's not to be trifled with.
Okay, here's what I was trying to say. You
Makes
don't
it
want...
personal.
Yeah.
Yes.
And engages people.
If he's supposed to be like main villain for the series, you really want him to be doing all the cool shit now, and not later when we get into more personal stuff. If you think this is the best he's gonna get, then that's kind of sad.
Yeah, he's gonna. I guarantee he's gonna get better. His potential is there, but like, I want him to have that iconic moment. Frieza's iconic moment. Planet Namek. He technically set the events and things in motion once it was found out he blew up Planet Vegeta. That's how Goku came to Earth in the first place. He kind of kicked those events off. Frieza being the evil dickhead that he is. You can't hate Frieza. Yeah, you can't hate Frieza. You can, like, Frieza's not like even about like writing for like Frieza had a terrible life, so that's why he's evil. No, Frieza's just a dickhead. He's an evil.
He wants immortality. Oh no!
Triple drive versus one lap.
What God wrong? I'm sorry, Kazan. I'm so sorry.
I just chose random, I swear.
I picked
this is gonna be grimy. Yeah. Like, how does he stack up against, say, Rao from Fist of the North Star?
Exactly.
How does he stack up? It's like, I don't know. I know nothing about this character. So
he's like, literally things die.
Good for him, I guess.
But like, he really hasn't done it. And he's like
he's being built up as the villain and counterpart to
yeah, they're like two sides of the same thing. It's cool.
So he's the Entropic Man from Marvel. Yeah, because he would touch things and they would die because he was entropy.
But like, that's more it's the whole like I said, he has to have that iconic that makes you go, this dude's a good dude, this dude's not to be played. Freaking Madara in Naruto, you haven't seen Naruto, by the way. I'm trying to figure out who has it. But Madara, when he decides to enter the ninja world after setting the events of pretty much the whole Naruto thing in and telling him about the infinite Tsukuyomi, which is essentially putting the world in a dreamlike state where they just live out things like that. Anyway. Friggin' Madara just casually entering the world.
Want to switch with me then?
He's literally bodying the army. He's literally bodying the ninja army.
Actually, thank you, Black, for saving my life.
He's like, yo, he's literally casting bogging moves like Ninja Alliance, and then drops not one but 2 meteors on him for no reason. And then essentially he becomes the ghost who did that. And Madara's whole motivation is because through as like pretty much the war. It was the war that he fought in as a kid, not and everything. Now it's his name. All good. Nothing bad there. That freaking Pain, man. Pain's whole thing. Two of his biggest moments, killing Jiraiya and destroying the Hidden Lee village. Pain was a freaking monster. I can say this, if you don't have your iconic moment that shows why you're not to be played with, who cares if you have the build-up and the backstory? Who cares? You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, what do you have to show for it? You can you can have all the tears you want. You can have the saddest backstory in the world and be like a bad guy. But what is your defining moment?
Or you can be a good guy. It all depends on how you respond to it.
What shows the world that you're not to be played with? That's the moment I'm waiting for. You know what I mean? Heck, if you watched Inuyasha, friggin' Naraku, that dude, boy, Naraku is something else. Yes. Because I don't know. Then we get I will shoot you, dude.
What is going on in the chat?
Yes, Kazan. That don't count.
Wait, what did Kazan say?
Wait, is he talking about Naraku or Obito? Because either way, the answer is the same. To be fair, both now. But to be fair, Naraku had his moments of, look, I don't care. After a while, he just didn't even care anymore about Kikyo. That was his motivation at first, but then he just didn't care. Like Obito just kept caring. Like, yo, Riz. Yo, Riz. And then it's like, you got characters like Doom, bro. Like, almost everything Doom does is freaking amazing. You gonna tell me that you're not putting Dr. Doom in there? You gonna tell me that Joker doesn't like do anything worthy of being in the upper echelon of villains? Because some new dude is like flashy and he has like a decent backstory. And it's just like, I understand. I like it. You ain't gonna slander some of the best villains in the game for the sake of some new dude because he's a French villain. No. That's what I'm saying. Same with Heroes.
This week's episode of Counseling maybe next week when we help him deal with others.
Same Counseling.
Yeah, you're just talking and just going, and
I honestly don't know what else. Like
clearly this is on your chest, and it sounds like it's been on your chest for a while.
Nah, it's more like 2 days.
They don't mind.
Like this sounds like it deeply affects you.
Bro, I just don't like seeing some of the best characters being disrespected like that.
Make it way
So this is gonna sound reductive, but it's a social media argument.
I know
it's arguments on the internet are like winning the Special Olympics. You're an impressive athlete. I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
But wait.
I'm sorry. It's just
it's not. I don't even care.
Who cares what a bunch of jackasses on Twitter think about anything? At the end of the day,
that's not the thing, bro. The thing, it's more of like.
Well, it sounds like they clearly took a bite out of Echo's heart. All right.
No, it's more like it's kind of weird to explain. It's
okay. We're here to help you through this. All right.
No, we're not. We're just listening.
Definitely
to it.
shooting done in the foot later. But
what? I'm trying to be helpful.
It's just more like I get it.
Yeah, that was not nice.
It's more like I get it.
You're the one who said you didn't want to listen to him.
See, what this I think seems to boil down to is coming back to our conversation a week ago about fandoms. And how fandoms, like, you've got all these people watching My Hero, and they're like, oh my god, he's obviously the greatest villain ever. It's like, well, how much media have you ever consumed, really? I mean, really? Let's put things in perspective here.
Yeah.
Because we've got some great villains, like, oh my gosh, there's some phenomenal villains just within
there's some great ones in Toku, and it's just like a little flash of for someone who's not there yet is my thing. I'm like I think it's mainly like I get it. Just let the story wrap up first before you do these things. I think that's my real thing. Otherwise, I was just having fun arguing with people like the whole time. That crap was hilarious.
Alright.
That crap was hilarious. You feel me?
Alright.
You shut up.
So do we have any other villains we want to talk about? Or
I would just want to offer the list. He's kind of mine, but he had my impression to me, so I'm just gonna name him out. He's from Garo, the one to shine darkness. The human. There we go. I'm done.
Alright.
You're not gonna describe him at all?
I mean, I just think his position is interesting. He is a human in this, lore that's so deep in the neck with horror and Makai Knight, and it revealed that he's just a human who pulling the string the entire
we can't
time.
fuck this up. Alright?
And he's just like, taunt everybody. Damn it.
Bro,
I mean, you guys saw Garo, the one to shine darkness, right?
No. I'm gonna watch all the Garo eventually.
Fine, go. Help me out here. I'm trusting you to watch it.
I have not watched that particular season of Garo.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch all the Garo eventually.
Wait, did I just spoil the thing that you guys did? Shit, I'm sorry. I thought you guys already watched it.
Congratulations.
I'm sorry. Okay, I say human, but you don't know which human. So
who has the rights to localizing the Garo series? By the way, I can't remember.
I don't know. I just know that.
I know the first season was, the first movie was, and that was like a year or two ago. And I
just know they're all on Verve. So that's what I'm gonna watch next.
Was it White Stuff? No, that's Gundam. White Stuff is like all the Gundam IP licensed at this point.
I will say though, not just like the same with like Heroes, man. Yeah, everyone has that defining moment, and I just want to see it before I like truly cast it.
Yeah, you're full everything right.
Also, Blaze, shut your brother up. Also, I want to hear his bullshit.
Also, Blaze's brother is
and we've had some bad second strings, but rude, done.
Blazes.
I thought that was a given.
No, I thought I was the secondary.
Not mine. I'm talking about Blazes.
No, I thought I was Blaze's secondary.
Why would you do that to yourself? You guys hate each other.
Just like Kaiser.
What's the point?
It all makes sense.
I myself that entire time for nothing? What? Damn it!
So
done
is Kaiser now? Done is Kaiser? Didn't know. No wonder done.
Alright. Well.
Let's stop teasing the poor guy, man. He's gonna blow up.
No. My projectiles are smaller and more obnoxious.
How did he...
Spectre, you're so Spectre. Oh God.
Well, I killed them both. Not sure what to do.
Fight.
Oh no!
You gotta fight for your right to Also, I don't want anybody to take what I said as like you shouldn't like this or that. Like, don't.
That was pretty rude.
90 degrees.
That was pretty rude. I did not think that was going to happen. I was prepped for anything but that.
You just like insta-turn 90 degrees to teleported, no movement at all, just like.
I want it to be known essentially. You can like whatever you want to like. Give things a fair shot first before we jump the gun. I think that's the only thing that triggered me, but out of everything, like y'all jumping the gun. Other than that, it was just hilarious watching everything unfold.
All right.
Other than that, yeah, that's it.
Man, I wish I had the energy for internet drama anymore.
The funny part
Those
was
were good days, man.
Funny part
I
is,
used to spend an inordinate amount of time.
The funny part is, I really didn't care. I'm just thinking to myself, why are we jumping?
A part of you did though, and that's why we're having this conversation.
Like, a part
if
of me.
Nothing of you cared. We wouldn't be talking about it.
No, I'm talking about the whole argument thing. I'm just like, because the whole villain topic is honestly a good topic for me. I think that's why I wanted to talk about it.
All right.
Because like,
okay, that's fair.
Like who doesn't love a good villain? You know what I mean?
I'm not a villain.
We could spend like a whole episode.
But villains villains define their heroes on so many levels. Like
exactly.
Doom, like the Doctor Doom is such a great example of a well-handled villain.
Exactly.
Because his stories are just as rich, if not more so, than the Fantastic Four themselves. It's crazy how great Doom is.
We could spend a whole episode talking about great villains in general. I think that's why I started like going in that tangent, because it's like, now I want to talk more about villains. If we're gonna put him on that upper echelon, I want to stack him against the upper echelon. You know what I mean? Because like, bruh. This is a good topic, you know?
So, has this character from My Hero actually done anything at all other than be vaguely ominous and potentially dangerous?
He's done shit.
He's done stuff.
And I believe he's getting a major upgrade.
Yeah,
has he killed anyone important at all?
Important, no.
But he has killed people.
Yeah,
okay.
He hasn't had his defining moment yet. Is what I'm waiting for. That's why I'm like,
we're waiting for him to kill someone important.
Well, not essentially kill someone important, because you can have a defining moment without that. Essentially, it's just like, I want that iconic moment for him because I like him. I like the character. I'm not gonna sit here and lie like, no, I don't like the character. He's trash. No, I like I said, we could talk about villains like a whole episode, because I do love a good bad guy. I love to hate a good bad guy, because if you don't hate the bad guy, are they truly a bad guy? Are they truly a good guy? Like, if you can like them, I'm not saying like it. Like, I feel like a good job for a bad guy is like you hate. You know what I mean? I got that. Like, if you don't hate the bad guy, then they do a good job of being a bad guy.
They can still have done a good job being a bad guy if you don't hate them, because then they can even, well, the worst thing a bad guy can be, in my opinion, and this is all opinion, is like humdrum or mediocre. Now, you can still have entertaining villains that are humdrum or mediocre, like that are in the rogues gallery of insert hero here. But you found them entertaining for insert reason here. I had a really good example and I completely forgot it, so I apologize. So forget it. I don't remember where I was going.
Nah, you did.
I had one in my brain.
Don't be mediocre.
Continue.
Nah, you can have mediocre villains, and you can even have. You can probably have good mediocre villains, but you have to do something with them. Oh gosh, he was from the Flash's rogue gallery.
Not Gorilla Grodd.
No. He's a good villain.
Tight Man.
But he used fucking boomerangs.
Oh,
Captain Boomerang.
Captain Boomerang. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they did things with that boy, with that man. You know what? Fuck it, this for alert.
I think now.
I'm almost dead. So.
I think now I get. I think now I get why I want to talk about it. It's essentially the topic of what makes it good.
Hey, we got him. Sweet.
I think that's no. See, that wasn't my name. I think that's what just like it clicked in my brain to make it work. Like, what makes a good villain? What makes us put characters such as villains in like this high tier, this high standard? You know what I mean? I told myself to stop saying that. But I think that's essentially what clicked in my brain, and I just went off on a tangent because I didn't know how to get the thoughts out. But like, when I think about everything, it's like, what makes a good villain?
Someone that makes the viewer emotionally invested one way or the other, even if that's negative reinforcement in terms of this guy is a horrible slime ball and I hate everything he represents and I need him to stop existing.
Bowser.
That makes for a good villain because you're invested. If the villain doesn't have you invested, they are not necessarily a compelling villain. They can make a good part of a character's stable of rogues that they have to fight if they're entertaining enough. Otherwise, they just exist to exist and sell copy at that point.
Man.
Which is a shame. Credit where credit's due. Spider-Man villains get consistent updates to become at least relevant in some way or another to his story, depending on who's doing the writing.
Now I definitely want to.
A lot of them start off as like
nobodies.
You know, total nobodies.
Total schmucks.
But then something will be done. Somebody will be like, "Oh, this guy was a cool character, and I have some cool ideas." And that's one of the advantages in my mind to the Western method of writing comic book heroes is you can have different people's takes on something, and be like, "Oh, let's have this greater evolution, this greater arc of a character within a given work."
See, this makes me just want to take a whole episode and discuss what makes a good hero and what makes a good villain. You know?
Yeah, we are getting kind of late, so maybe we want to say like dedicate like
oh, not just like the villain.
Yeah.
I think that's what puts in my brain. I think that's why I want to really say. What? Why? Not just that character, like what makes this guy, like, as an example, what makes them that good? Where everybody's like, he's in the upper echelon, or like she's in the upper echelon of like villains and stuff, you know? I may take a whole episode just to get it, just like talk about that.
I know, and
that is an interesting topic.
Oh yeah, I was gonna... Go on.
Like I was gonna throw in my villain list. I had like Kessler in there. We talked at a very long length about Kessler before.
Kessler, man.
I don't know if we were doing Riders of the Grid. We talked.
No, we were.
Very long.
Freaking Kessler. I give him the top. I give him the top 20. Because he was a bad guy with like Kessler, he made himself that bad.
I'm not really a villain.
And it also works out though, because like villains like they put the hero through things. So it's like, if the hero can't overcome that, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like Cougar,
I give you more of my thoughts on villains when we actually do this.
I could totally take that point around like Cougar, like all the groggy he got, you know what I'm saying? They pushed him to like every episode he was pushed.
Oh yeah, yep, no, yeah, some of them were real bastards to him, to other people, like the Porcupine dude.
Porcupine deserved everything he got.
Porcupine deserved everything.
Oh, I can't believe I forgot him.
He deserved every bit of beatdown that Kuga gave him. Every bit of it. Cause like you got some one-off Toku bad guys, and you got some okay Sentai writer Toku hero teams, and like they're okay, but then it's like you don't get that feeling from them, you know. You don't get that feeling like, oh, these dudes are amazing. I think it's one of those things where like the bad guy has to compliment the hero in some way. Otherwise, you're not really gonna care.
Just to throw out my favorite Sentai villains, the Shadow Line from Tokuger.
Freaking Shadow Line are amazing.
The Shadow Line are awesome. Not only just their characters,
Zed, man.
designs are so cool. Zed is a freaking just amazing.
Goodness. I know Frag can think of like a couple good ones.
Star.
Man, there are a couple good villains from Toku. As I blank out.
Yo,
oh my gosh!
I'm totally dedicating an episode to this.
Yeah, no,
I think that's what I like. Forget the whole argument from Twitter. I don't care. That was more hilarious to me than anything. I think that just clicked in my brain the topic that I really want to discuss, which was the villain, not just the villain episode, but like the villain and hero thing. You know, how a villain could push the hero
and their
up.
relationship dynamic, and we can give our thoughts on that. Okay.
I'm with you on that, Kazong. Kazong says, see, I like the villain that loves what they do and have fun fixing shit up. Those villains usually have a team-up episode with the hero to defeat someone worse. Yes, because usually those are the villains that you're emotionally invested in, and that happens a bunch in Western stuff. So like Doctor Doom will. This is a name that will keep coming up over and over and over because he's so good.
If he ain't number one,
he'll have a team up. Yeah. He'll have a team up with some other person being like, oh, Doctor Doom, who can possibly trust Doctor Doom? And it's like, well, our interests coincide. I don't want this guy, this intergalactic threat, destroying my planet because it's my planet. You know, that sort of thing.
Same with friggin' I hate to bring the goofball in, but like, dude is hilarious. Dr. Eggman has done that multiple times. He wants to turn the world into his own personal amusement park because he's a man-child and he's hilarious. He'll come up with like schemes where like he'll try to use a giant monster or like a group of, say like the Deadly Six from Lost World, you know. He'll try to use them for his schemes like with perfect chaos and reviving shadows based on the art. Those things didn't go the way he planned. So he has to team up with Sonic in the game because if the world gets destroyed, he has nothing to take over. He has nothing to show the world, essentially, while he's the number one. You know?
I do find, though, that usually those greater threats themselves wind up being pretty underwhelming as a result because it's like, oh, you know, they're big, they're bad, they're dangerous, they're world-destroying, but they're kind of soulless. They're forces of nature, usually. Yeah. Now, that isn't necessarily a bad thing. I think you can have a good villain that is a force of nature, but that's kind of all they are. They don't necessarily have a character. Godzilla is a force of nature. He's also an excellent villain.
When he's a villain.
I cannot believe that hit you, Echo. You dodged around me and I 180'd. That was weird.
I remember the 2000
Godzilla's a decent villain when he's a decent villain. Otherwise, I consider him more of a neutral party.
Yeah, you're like, oh well, I said well.
Yo,
like, all right.
Godzilla in GMK, All Monsters Attack. Godzilla is terrifying. He is absolutely petrifying because he's got the soulless dead eyes because he's powered by soldiers from World War II who are disenfranchised or something. Whatever the hell was going on there.
We would like to remind you, Godzilla is still a movie about lesson.
History shows again and again that how nature points out the folly of man. Go Godzilla. I dodged that.
To be fair, Echo dodged your final super move.
Speaking of villain who's slime ball, thank you for that. Whoever say that. I would for Caster from Fate Zero was one like that.
I just got it. Thank you, My Hero Fandom. You gave me a great topic.
Thanks, guys. You're literal effluvia on the. You're literal effluvia, but you gave me a good topic.
I joke. I love My Hero. It was great, but like, yo, I think that's one of the things where if I take something from last week, every fandom sucks.
Ouch!
Even the Toku fandom, because
I don't even. I want so badly to disagree, but all my personal experiences indicate otherwise. When you get down to it, there is always. When you get down to it, there is always that nasty, filthy element. They might be a really tiny minority, but they're there, man.
Okay, I have never met a terrible person who was a Kamen Rider fan.
I have.
Oh, they're out there. Usually the ones that are saying that Showa era Rider is bad because it's old. And at that point, I'm just like,
those are just
they will unironically state that something like Kamen Rider Black is trash because it was made in the 80s. It isn't a glorious Neo Heisei.
How dare they disrespect?
Yo, I don't know, dude. People are weird. I just assume everyone on the internet is half nuts.
I do love the Pelicans. They will defend this game. But no, without saying I freaking got a great discussion. Out of something that didn't really annoy me, it was more like I just couldn't bring my card out. And now I did. Greg out here killing me with the giant bat.
Yo, you need to... Echo, we need to do some of these sessions where you aren't having to host and you can actually focus, because I know you're a better player than this. I'm getting away with shit I should never be getting away with right now.
Right.
Like, I am not a good player of this game, and I'm getting away with murder.
I'm just like...
I am in the top 10, and I'm happy about that. But, Max and Boost is going to come out, and you are going to see the face of a man who is truly not very good at everything. It's just...
We all got to play Max and Boost.
We've got to have our 2v2s.
We've seen a lot. It's like 30 people can be in a lobby.
I don't follow.
Was it 30 or 60? 16, rather.
There's a lot of folks in that lobby.
Oh no, you're right. It was I think it might have been 32 because it was A B C D E F G H I J A B C D E F G H 8. I think it was 16 player lobbies.
Them lobbies were full, man.
They were big. Oh yeah, they were full. And that will, I mean, even Gundam Versus you can usually find at least one full lobby.
Actually, now you think about it, it's great because everything rotates. There's always a rotation, so that'd be great.
Yeah, you can set it to be shuffle so that everyone can just shuffle around, or you can have it so that people can choose their own teams.
We gotta get it. We all gotta get it.
I know.
I know.
The only thing that's keeping me from pre-ordering it is I'm waiting to see if there is indeed going to be an English Southeast Asia version that has the Premium G Sound Edition. And at that point, I'm gonna have to do some soul searching. Because I'm gonna be like...
Absolutely yes.
Because I'm gonna be like, okay, that means I'm gonna have to keep supplying myself with DLC money if they keep on coming out with DLC, but I'm gonna have to do it for the Southeast Asia region. So, like, I'm at that point where I'm like, ugh. I may wind up not doing it. I know it's got a worldwide release on the 20th of July, but I'm super hyped. I haven't seen pre-orders for that like on the PSN.
He said, "I'll
but I
drink
haven't
to
looked.
that." Kazan's a funny dude.
Kazan's a class act, is what he is.
Freaking
He's a great
tangents,
person.
Man. I love how Shout Factory is playing on Zoo Ranger.
Is it playing Zoo Ranger?
Yeah, Zoo Ranger. Yo, sometimes I go off on tangents. I think sometimes I go off.
Hey, yeah, no, Senshi.
We are so screwing up the song, guys.
I think the crew.
Yo, I can
the crew
sing the Kikaider song.
Oh, nice! Go for
from memory.
I think the crew is drunk right now.
Give me a minute. I'm not drunk. I'm just tired. It's the same difference at this point.
Yeah, we can do a couple more fights. We can do a couple more fights.
Give me a sec.
We can definitely. We'll do a couple more. We'll do a couple more and end the podcast though.
What is it done?
This was a chill
My
episode.
order of I ordered the Rampage Gatling Progress Key and they.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks, dude.
I know.
I wish I had money for shit like that.
You better not play more toy nowadays, okay? At least you don't play the toy anymore.
There's no reason to.
They're not toys, dude. They're action collectibles.
They're action figures.
Collectibles.
I'm not upset that they're toys. Okay, let's just look at their toys.
That reminds me of the thing where it's like, stop playing with your dolls and come eat. It's not dolls, man. It's action figures.
They're not comic books. They're graphic novels.
I'm
Japanese.
Stop playing with great graphic.
Thanks, Wizard. Damn, I'm getting drummed to death.
I don't know if you guys know about this. Probably no, because it's kind of obscure.
Wizard's not here.
Before Gon,
you just want to call Mock randomly Wizard? How dare you?
No, Wizard. What do you mean? Wizard's right there. I just kicked Wizard in the face. Is that not Wizard?
That is Wizard.
I thought you were talking about me saving him because I shot you.
No, Wizard freaking tornadoed me out of the drum. I
freaking shot him. Okay, so I don't give freaking respect for my own teammate.
Ow! Okay, that's... No! Maka, take back everything, save me. Okay.
At the end of this round, we'll do it.
Oh, what?
It's gonna sound really
I'll
cool
replace your
because...
track as you sing.
No, don't sing, because then Dunn's gonna get started. You know how that goes.
Oh, that's a good point.
Alright, then get out. Wait, be right back.
I don't know the Geek Guider song, so...
It's okay, G-Spot.
Ow. I don't have the Geek Guider... What did I call him? Vinyl. What do I have? I have the rock and roll vinyl, the booming opera vinyl. Soothing classical vinyl. I have an entire power set, by the way. I came up with all this stuff.
Thank you. I gotta say.
I came up with my driver and all that. The problem is I can't draw.
Yo, what happens though when, like in reality, the main producer of record vinyl burns to the ground? How do your power? Do you have like the same thing that Zeronos had going, where you have a limited number of usages, or?
All right.
Nah, he just bought the whole store. He bought the whole. He's rich. He has everything.
That is good. That is quite a superpower.
He's essentially Batman.
No, my main
I'm probably
power
gonna
is,
mangle this.
I'm more of a projectile-based fighter. So my main thing is I send out all my projectiles and then I pause the music, and that pauses all the projectiles in the air. Everyone can still move. Fine, but just the projectiles pause. Just projectiles.
So what are you
I can
like?
Get behind all this.
So what are you
just
like?
The projectiles pause, and then I can hit the play button again to make them start moving.
So what I'm getting is it's that Shadow Shuriken Jutsu from Naruto, where you throw like a bunch of goddamn shurikens in the air. They wait for a couple minutes, and then you just go bang, and they all just like Like Piccolo's
something
Hell's
like
on
that.
grenade. Like Piccolo's Hell's on grenade, man. Just like that. Just throwing out.
See, I was expecting it to be like Mike Saunders the 13th from Gao Gaigar, where you're just a giant robot that, rocks out and plays like musical buffs and debuffs for allies and enemies alike.
So he has the hunting horn from Monster Hunter.
But I want to fight.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, yeah, dude, hunting horn players in Monhun have to put in all the work in the world. They're like the best combat.
I'm one of those. I'm freaking one of those.
Dun is a
Best.
horn user too. Yo, Dun, high five me through the internet, bro. Freaking hunting horn users, bro.
I would hunting horn if people wouldn't if freaking sword and board users wouldn't just mess my shit up and interrupt me.
So Blaze.
So instead I insect glaive and I ruin everyone's day.
So Blaze, when we playing Monster Hunter, because you suck.
Yes.
You were struggling with glaviness.
I haven't played Monster Hunter in months.
I mostly use longsword. I want to try to use other weapons.
Bro, see, I can't team up with it. You gotta smack me while I'm doing the hunting horn thing.
I didn't mean sword and board. I meant longsword. Longsword users are the ones that knock me out all the time.
Then I gotta go.
Yeah, sword and boards are fine. I have not run into a
right.
I have not run into a shitlord sword and board user ever in Monster Hunter.
So
I have not run into one.
If I gotta worry about Blaze hitting me, I gotta go.
For your own good, all right?
I gotta go pocket.
Okay, I'm gonna go embarrass myself in public. It is now midnight 30, and it's time for Frag to embarrass himself in public.
No, it's
Give me
not.
a
It's actually. We're gonna do a couple more matches and end the podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the best.
Number 5?
We have Shut up. Ladies and gentlemen, we got one of the best topics. I will shelve this topic until I can get everyone that I need. Not need, but everyone who I know will enjoy the topic the most on the podcast. We can do it. That thing is shelved. It's shelved. I've gotten a great topic out of something stupid.
Cool.
I can laugh now more. I can laugh more now.
Yay!
Shut up, Dun.
It is the best medicine.
What was I saying?
Because you think I'm chicken. No, I was trying to get the thought out.
Okay, fine. I'm sorry for taking your feelings into consideration.
This is why you're a terrible secondary.
Or does that make him an excellent secondary? Because real secondaries are complete dicks. Ever since the beginning.
G3 wasn't a
Well, but Knight was.
No, G3 wasn't, that's true. Gil's kind of was, but
was not a
another Agito even was.
But Riderman was a complete dick.
But Taki and Ichijo weren't friggin' complete dicks. Those dudes were great.
Even better than Mania.
So the answer to this question is secondaries are not the opposite.
Yeah.
That's why Kai's an outlier and why he's a dick.
I'll throw Vulcan as you as a
No, that's the exact opposite of true. All second strings are dicks to start. The real grade A class acts are the ones that stay dicks.
Mock wasn't a dick when he first started. He just weird.
Nah, he was kind of a dick.
Was he?
He was kind of a dick. He was kind of a dick.
I'll have to ask you. I hope he's
not a lot of a dick, but kind of a dick. Because he was really harshing people's mellow.
Yeah, he got a couple dickish moments out of it. Then he did the whole thing. You know what?
Yeah, he did the thing with the stuff for sure. I'm not saying that to be.
I said it to not be funny.
No, I know.
Knocking all these little pop bubbles out of the air. I remember that from
that moment was actually funny. I did chuckle at that. I thought that was pretty fun.
I like how when Drive started out, man, he was just flipping around like he was Spider-Man, just nothing but shit. Like, dude, Shinosuke. Why is Shinosuke such a good actor? Like, why Takachiro?
We did not deserve that, man.
Why are you such a good actor, man? Why?
Damn it! Your invincibility.
Ah, so close.
You're done.
It was such a great acting. Talking to you.
I'm actually
I am. That actually.
We definitely did not deserve Takachiro, aka Japan's boyfriend. We did not deserve. We did not deserve him. It's copyrighted. Heck, he even made the ninja thing kind of good. Then they kind of brought him down a little bit because of
Ninja.
Ninja. It has a nice aesthetic. It has a nice aesthetic. There's some good things about
Why can I not
Ninja,
remember
but
I
it's
can
not
still
that
dance about
good.
anything to this day.
Also, fun fact: Yoshi
okay.
Sadarso, aka Dino Charge Blue, was a Ninja. He was a civilian that Ninja Blue saved.
I'm ashamed of myself. I can't remember the Ninja theme song. Fuck.
You're fine because I can remember the Kikaider theme song.
Oh god.
So I can't actually. I don't have the range anymore to hit a castrated 12-year-old yet. So I am going to have to bump some of this down an octave or several.
You get one verse and that's it.
The
No,
moment
that's okay.
history.
That's all I need. Blaze, if you interrupt me, I am never speaking to you again.
I will mute myself just to be safe.
Okay. I may have to take my headphones off to do this. Okay.
Here we go, count 0.
This is horrible, and I can't believe I'm doing this.
Then don't. Save
I
yourself the
shouldn't do
trouble.
this. You know what? I'll wait until the stream's done and then I'll do it. There we go.
I'll clip it so you guys can watch.
I just pushed out.
Please do. Please do.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, can you tell me when you're doing it, Frack? I'm gonna mute myself when you do it.
Listen, please. Shut up. Okay. So
I'm not that good a singer. Certainly not anymore, and I wasn't exactly when I was in a choir.
Listen, everyone. You guys are great. It's podcast.
I love you guys. I love you guys. I look forward to this all week.
Alright, let's go. Capital Baron.
Shoot, I ran. This is the part of the podcast where we just ramble on and talk random shit.
Maybe we should just
Isn't that
focus and
most of the
beat the
manga?
bricks out of each other. Well, yeah.
Oh,
but
he said bring it. His dog said bring it in, guys. Bring it in.
That was not the one I
This
wanted.
podcast is great. Everybody who's been a part of it.
Well, I appreciate it. Appreciate your
Friggin' Shinjay and shit, man.
he's a trip, but he's got a really nasty flat affect when he's joking around. And I do not read flat affects well to begin with, and he's just like, yeah, no, that movie was perfect, and I liked everything about it. And I'm like,
he had me going for a little
and
bit.
I'm like, I am pretty sure he's earnest right now. And I don't know how to feel about this. Because then I'm reminding myself, he didn't like Go Busters.
Right.
Which I guess I still don't understand why people didn't like it.
You definitely know that. But nah, he's a class act. He's a hilarious.
Nah, he's fine.
He's cool. I will be okay with him becoming.
I mean, remember? Nah, he can stick with the guest stars for that. Because he's trying to kick my butt. He's trying to kick my butt right now. Shinjay, if you're watching, don't kick my butt, man. Play.
How many times do you guys teach you this lesson, man?
We'll definitely have you again.
Yo, Shinjay versus Frost. I want to see that showdown, mostly to see Frost get bodied.
Frost is getting bodied.
Whatever happened to Frost anyway?
He doesn't. Frost doesn't know, man. I have not even He wants to be the 1v1 tournament.
Yeah, well, that's not happening.
That's not happening. Maybe in Max
Nah, I don't think they're having 1v1 mode in Max Boost. They did have it in G Versus though, and it was kind of a dodgy proposition. I had fun with a friend though. We had fun, but there's just
what are the sizes matches in Max Recon?
It's 2v2. It's 2v2 like this, but the line
and it is balanced accordingly.
And the only other thing is like we don't have a room with just like 4 people, so if we have like everybody in the game, everyone can literally just turn around and handle like things.
Wow. Baron just owned that match. I did nothing. Thank you, Kazan.
We've been
How do I have top score? What does this game base its criteria on? I'm confused.
Who knows? I just know we've been rambling on. So let's just...
Switchy on! 1, 2, 3 Denryu hibanaga karada o hashiru Jiro chenji kikai da Takurobo to mukaeute Jinzo ningen kikai da Changey, go, 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 and then that's basically it.
Dunn gets a song now. Dunn gets a song,
Dunn gets a song.
Dunn, go ahead, get a song.
Oh, I do? Okay.
Yeah, you get a song. Matter of fact, I need you to do both jingles for Grand Geo and Gates Majesty.
Oh, jeez Louise, go for it, dude.
Right.
Heck yeah, man.
If you can remember that shit in one go,
I can tell you Falcon Blade. Keep it got to the no, keep it paid. Double O's, Falcon Blade. Without Dogime to rival. Gusto, Gazado, Fieldo. Iwai. Rango. Free night Kaiser Garani Bigi Gataku Verosu Izazi Endo Akuseru Both Meteo Bisu Tobaran Maha Spectre Brave Cross Kamen Rider Gates Majesty.
There you go, boys.
I am mortified that I brought all of this on, but it's too late because I am too tired.
Well, they requested it. Frag requested it. I was going to think of an actual song, but no, Frag requested it.
I freaking requested it. I like the jingles.
I also like the jingles.
Now, I will say one thing, if we ever get a DB channel, I kind of want them to take something from the stage show and just give us another Uma. Please. If you can. I want Grand Geo and Gates Majesty versus another Uma. I do not want Geo Oma. I'm okay with that one, but I don't really like it that much. It's just Geo with the powers of Oma.
It's Oma Geo Light.
Yeah. My thing with Grand Geo is it's like he has the powers of Oma, but he made them. They're his own technically, but he's not Oma Geo.
Yeah, no. Grand Geo is a separate being to Oma Geo.
Yeah.
And Grand Geo only has, I think, primary rider powers. He doesn't have all rider.
No, yeah, he has the powers of every primary rider.
While Oma Geo has just every rider.
Yeah. And I'd rather...
And time hacks.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's a god.
No, he's a king. Get it right.
He's a sexy. Ooh, look at this team already. Ah,
ow. I'm feeling it.
Yay!
Majesty.
Huh?
Yes.
I mean...
I don't know how this one goes.
Also, Gates
Okay.
That works.
D-A.
I'm okay with it.
Also, Gates Majesty is
ugly. It's the end
ugly.
of the world as we know it.
Listen, REM. JFK blown away. It's the... Yeah.
We're hitting that point. Okay. Let's do the final battle, boys. Also,
final battle time.
Gates'
right.
Majesty is ugly.
Yes, we've been through this.
I will keep saying it until Blaze tells his brother.
Dude, just let go, both of you. I am not your middleman. Go sit on Discord.
You are the middleman.
Just sit on the Discord, for goddamn sake.
No, because I'm telling you that is ugly.
It's literally called Discord.
I will tell you that it's ugly.
And I don't give a shit. God damn it. It's not the worst I've seen. Okay?
Blaze doesn't give a shit.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Blaze. In terms of Geo, it is the worst.
You're the worst.
You're the worst.
No, it is worse than Trinity. Never mind.
Yeah, at least Trinity has some semblance of being a design and not just plastic splattered on plastic.
Well, decade form.
He just became
armor.
He became a slot machine, man. I'm okay with it.
He looked like that shitty OZ ride they make for a goddamn
shut your mouth.
Game. I'm talking about the decade form. Shut up.
Exactly. You shut your mouth. This is what we do, man. We bully Blaze, and now Blaze is retaliating, and I like it. This is what makes Blaze funny.
Something I forgot. What was it?
Alright.
No, it's
in terms of
Kiva versus Exadum 5.
Alright. So here we go.
Final matches?
Zero Beyond or Shining Gold Zero form, whatever it was called. I forgot what it was called.
Zero Beyond look. Let's be honest.
The Time Hex Zero.
Yeah.
I don't actually remember what that one's called. That he got at the end of the
Shining Zero.
Was that the Dark Ops? And the Dark Ops one.
No, it's on like something like an Ultra Zero fighting, but being
but he was like shining.
Oh, right, Ultra Zero. Yeah. No, I remember, but I can't remember which it was from. What was in Dark Ops Zero?
What do you think would be better for him? Like in terms of like.
I love how better.
How do you do you mean in terms of power levels?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's the golden one, hands down.
Yeah.
Because he reverts time, which is not exactly a common Ultra thing.
I have no remote right now.
I'm just trying to decide. I like Zero Beyond, kinda.
I prefer the design of Zero Beyond for sure, but in terms of feats, the golden one I think is regarded as the stronger of the two, but he can't use it anymore, I guess. I don't remember why though.
I remember
he forgot, I guess.
He used it in the King of Victory thing.
I forgot about that.
He beat Bellio with it. He just went straight through a couple floors after doing. I was thinking like, damn. Dude.
He also used it in the Cheat movie, did he not?
I don't remember.
Yeah, he used it to save himself and Orb when she was running headfirst. That's how you do a crossover movie.
Oh.
We don't need to bring that back.
Oh my, I mean, even though I won that.
I was gonna think something, I forgot that. I was gonna say something. Oh well. Oh yeah. Hey, Echo, you say.
Of course, this is the final round.
Wait,
why are you
challenge.
asking for a rematch? You won!
I seek a challenge.
What did you want, Blaze?
Huh?
What did you want?
What? Oh yeah, I say you said another Omagio. Isn't it already a thing?
Yeah, in the stage
in one
show.
Of the stage shows.
I want it to be in the next V Cinema.
I don't know, man. Are they still doing V Cinema?
And everything's on production break, but I feel like they have to.
Wait, again, I hope they get done with that production break soon. I don't want any really shows.
I mean, realistically, you're looking at. I mean, we're not going to get a.
No, we're not going to get anything anytime
for
soon.
for another year.
I know, but
probably more. So
yeah, the way they keep doing
This is like move your brains over again.
I don't know exactly how Japan is better.
Everybody's doing
better than the
us.
States.
Well, yeah.
Better than the States and
assume
Russia.
that.
Because people are so
but-
stupid and want everything to be opened up so
my
goddamn
God.
fast. And it's like, just chill in the
But I mean,
goddamn house.
Stop bringing like your tiny penis gun collection to places of friggin' government work, please. That shit's not okay. It used to be against the rules, but apparently now you can just do whatever the fuck you want and get away with it and not be arrested for inciting a coup.
Vulgar fag is hilarious. Need more of that.
Damn it.
It's alright, done. It's alright. I got this.
Ooh, I just realized what I should try.
He just ran up and kicked me.
I'm a little upset because I'm not. It doesn't look like I'm gonna get my super form by the time this is over. So I'm a little miffed. Not even gonna. Oh no! There we go. There we go. There we go. We're good.
I got fun by then go back there.
No.
Okay, guys. I'll love the fly on the ground over here.
Nah,
I
done.
don't
It's
actually
alright.
have it yet, so I'm out.
Oh no! That doesn't have it either. Oh gosh. I am saved by Echo, sort of.
Was he aiming for done? Because I thought he was aiming for...
He was aiming for me.
Oh, my bad.
You're gonna kill me though, so it's okay.
I am so sorry, because I thought you were aiming for
Now it's a
done.
fight though.
I legit thought
We
you were
both
aiming
have
for
full health. They
done.
have like
Yeah, but all it takes is a couple mistakes, and
yeah, like this.
that
Okay.
advantage is
I spoke too
gone.
soon. I spoke too soon. I'm out. I'm running. I'm sorry.
Okay, so the paralyzed does not work on Big Boy X8.
Good to know.
I need to get out of here. Jesus.
It's about to work.
It hurts him. I mean, he takes the damage. It's just. I'm coming. Oh, no, I'm not. It's all good. Oh, good timing.
Slowly frames. Okay.
Get on.
Here comes Viva. Chase after that man. And he's gone.
I am in dire peril, and I'm not happy about it. I talked mad shit, and I'm about to get hit.
No,
it's
no,
all
you
good.
hit. You did hit him.
He got it. Man. We was coming back, boy. Hold up.
Yo, it was.
Rematch
For sure.
Rematch. It's the final countdown. Fucking tired.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's freaking
Man,
tired.
I've got a friggin' stream in like 12 hours.
You got 12 hours.
I got 12 hours, and I've got to get like technology set up to make it work.
That reminds me, I gotta get back to streaming.
And
Digimon.
maybe we'll come back.
Yo, I watched some of that Digimon stream. That is... Yo, Cyber Sleuth is so top notch. Why is that game so good?
Because it's so good. Someone take his belt away from him.
The same again. It's the final countdown.
We're taking belts
On the
over.
planet of the baritone women, they talk low about stuff they know. They speak
Lord.
ooh and laugh
that's a
at
musical
you. At St. Alfonso's Pancake Breakfast, where I stole the margarine and whittled on the bingo cards in lieu of Velotrine.
Meanwhile, Blaze is
I
not.
saw a handsome Paris lady who said, "Why don't you treat me mean?"
I am tired
At
of
St.
this
Alfonso's
tackle.
Pancake Breakfast, where I stole the Marjorie! Ooh, he went right through that. That's scurry.
I did not.
We have now entered the musical theater portion of the podcast.
We have now entered everyone's drunk go home phase of the podcast.
What are we drunk on?
Sleep deprivation is a hell of a drug. I can tell you that from personal experience.
Definitely.
I haven't had that issue. I don't sleep. Sleep is a foreign entity to me.
I am really sad for you because sleep is like probably the most important thing in my entire life at this point.
The
now
most
that my cat's
important
dead,
meal of the
I
day.
can't, so
What? What do you say?
The most important meal of the day. Serving it up.
oh jeez, they are back for blood.
Hey, Xade, how are you today?
I'm doing crappy.
Wake up! It did.
Oh, he's just gonna dodge out of that?
Ah, damn it. Xade got me with his stars.
I'm upset. I'm upset.
Let's go.
That move just tracks. Oh no. It begins. Goodness. Oh my god. That was 500. That was 460 damage. 460 damage that did. That was ludicrous.
Let's do it again.
Do it again. I demand a rematch. I must regain my sullied armor. Never mind. Fuck it. I can't talk. I'm gonna go all Gutider on you fools. I'm gonna take 4 different Gutiders. I'm gonna take an entire Sentai team of Hakiders, including a pink one with a whip, and I'm gonna turn into one big Hakider, and I'm gonna beat you just like in Kikaida 01.
Yeah, but this is the final match.
What?
Bro. Holy crap, bro.
That's in like the first 5-10 episodes of Kikaida 01. It's ridiculous. Absolutely bonkers.
I love that song.
Friggin' that's an ending theme right there, man.
It is. Da 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 da, Kirafu, Kira Major.
Maybe I'll do a watch party for like Twitch. Cause I need to start doing more Twitch watch parties.
Actually, fire, go, shot. And so much, Lokai Shovero, Morito.
I think my favorite ending theme's done. Music song mode, he's going in.
Machine dancing, Kira, made of food. I can't do it. I can't speak Japanese.
It's okay.
I love that song though.
They're probably so mad at you.
I know. I'm sorry. I just love that song. I like listen to it all the time. Just going at work.
I swear, ending theme, man. I think that one is super
That is the first ending theme I've ever been like, man, I actually really like the song. All the other ending themes I've been like, yeah, it's okay.
I like Superhero Getter.
Did that just miss?
It did.
Kind of in a different category almost.
I'm a little miffed.
Okay,
invisibility.
Wake up, Beaver! Wake up, Beaver! Come on!
Oh no! Oh
I
no! You must live! Do not die! Oh no!
Will this hit me? It didn't! I lived.
No!
Nope, now I'm
I
dead.
am so doomed! I have nothing. I have nothing.
Okay, so I just gotta leave! Okay, I have 55 HP and a dream.
I'm working on
You
it.
also
I'm
have a
working
brain.
on it. Oh
Damn it,
my
I got
gosh.
Well, so you also have a boy.
Great match. Great match.
Il said Fies goes in with the kick. Egg said, I got you. Hypocritical Spock. Alright, yeah, good. We're ending it. That's it. Boys.
That's it? Alright.
Yeah.
That was
I'm fine.
spectacular
I'm fine with
comeback, by the way. That was wonderful.
Yeah, I know.
I'm pleased.
I feel good.
Podcast wise, things happened. It was great. We have a new topic coming, and it will be for I'm shelving it for a good episode, or if we reach a decent number.
Yeah, we can save. We can save all that.
I'm shelving it.
You don't have to do it.
It'll be shelved for a good minute.
Next week we're doing Battle for the Grid, I think, right? So.
I just said that. We probably won't.
Alright, well.
We'll see if the time comes.
I'll try and get Streets of Rage in the next week or so I can
I'm trying to get
at least do a couple matches with you.
Ugh.
Well, it was fun.
I didn't mean to. Wait a sec. I didn't mean to. Ugh. I accidentally ran an ad. I didn't mean to run the ad.
What? I didn't see one pop
I don't see
up
an ad.
here.
Oh, I'm surprised y'all
don't. Yeah, it doesn't
see
look like any ad popped up on either.
I accidentally ran an ad break, but trying to pick someone to read so we can go say hi and be like, "What's up, y'all?"
Alright, now where's the?
Who's on right now?
Yeah, I guess I'll just wave. Wave.
You know what? Yeah.
Wave goodbye to the audience.
Bye. Thanks, guys.
Don't
See
leave
ya.
yet, you fools.
What?
You know, you guys aren't fools. You guys are great. Thanks for sticking around. We had a record of 7 people today.
Hey, we're
Awesome.
we're developing a small community.
Are we?
Start. Wait, what? Okay, when I'm suddenly positive, you're suddenly like so pessimistic. What the heck, dudes?
What?
You gave me so much crap before for being the pessimistic one, saying like there's no one
Yeah,
here.
because I'm the main writer. I'm going through my arc right now.
Shut the fuck up. We don't have time to deal with your problem.
Right,
Go
we have
away.
to find what Echo's arc is. We got my arc.
We need to do something
Blaze's
different.
arc.
I don't have a problem. I really don't have a problem right now. Just chilling. But yeah, you guys are awesome. So thanks for sticking around.
Yeah.
Episode 12 next week. We're gonna find something to talk about. Who knows?
Someone have to be for your stream, man.
We'll do. What you say?
Huh?
What you say?
Nothing.
Yeah,
Fake it.
We're gonna talk a bunch of crap about Blaze. John, what did he say?
Nothing.
I didn't.
Exactly. I didn't say anything. You're imagining.
Frag, what did he say? Someone tell me what he said.
I don't know. I can't understand what he's saying on like the best of days.
Okay, Blaze. We're gonna talk a bunch of trash next episode about Blaze.
Don't we do that every episode?
Yeah, but this
Exactly.
time this time
do that every episode.
Don't worry, it's gonna be the whole episode this time instead of like
You
segments.
spent
This
how long?
time, but this time it's personal.
It's the whole episode.
Are you trying to be gadget?
It's not a It's not a segment now. It's just the whole episode. But yeah, man. Catch y'all later. We're gonna go read. So say hi.
We're saying. What do you mean? Say hi. We're saying bye.
Yeah. Bye.
To everyone.
You say goodbye.